For my pleasure.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. You know I be on a what? Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. It's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving this to all, you steer clear. Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here.
We've all read the story. The brave hero conquers the diabolical villain and rescues the damsel in distress. But this is real life, and in real life,
stories don't always have happy endings. Frog G, the story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess sent on a mission to kill a god by death itself. Now our hero must roam the underworld to regain his humanity and win back the woman he loves.
Long day lay low. We're closing it out. Closing it down, shutting it down. No more. 3 hours left. After that, it's done. No in demand. No.
What a liar.
What are you talking about? It's a closeout stream, man. There's no gimmicks, no games. We don't do no little Indiegogo trickery. We got a closeout stream going on. Hey, what's going on, Nefarious? We got Nefarious in the chat. We got Nefarious in the chat.
Man.
We got Tacome. What's going on? Hail Tacome. See Tacome in a little bit. Woodrow, what's up, my friend? What's up, my friend? How you doing? Tacome is saying hi to people, I believe. There you go. People are jumping in, saying hi. Welcome, everybody. Frog G closeout stream. Too bad Frog is working third shift right now. Can't be here. Yes, if close on the first 30, whatever. Everyone knows. Tell them the good news, Hank.
Okay, so some awesome person bought a 5-pack retail package, and they bought all the books plus the supplemental. That shoots us over the stretch goal. Now everybody gets the SLEBY Robertson card. They get the Luke card, and they get that 6 a.m. sticker. So, night now, like if you just back the book, now you get 4 trading cards and a sticker included. So that's every tier except just the hat.
That's right.
Look at that, $12,039. Woohoo!
How many backers does it say?
Well,
170. Right here. Right here.
Oh, right there, 173. But the real number is about 189 or something.
Well, yeah. I need to know that number. I need to know that number for something special that we're going to be doing. I'm going to be doing this stream.
Oh.
Ink likes to give stuff away, so I'm going to trump his trump. I'm going to do something more huge. All right, so there you go. Look at that. There it is, right there. You get the original SLEBY art.
Yeah.
The SLEBY pack. You get the original artwork. You get the cover, a regular cover. You get the supplemental, and you get the hat. You get the newly added hat. By the way, that is the new thing.
What's up, Sex Finder Pro?
Sex Finder Pro. Do they want to come in?
You?
Do they want to come in?
No, don't let them. What's up, white guys? What's up, Hocky?
You going Fanta? Hey,
I mean, let anybody in here to close it out with us, or what are we doing today?
I haven't dropped the link in dudes yet.
Okay, cool.
I was going to, because then you know what happens, man. You drop the link in dudes. You get everyone in here. Everyone's talking at the same time. We can't tell them about the hat.
We need to tell them about the hat. Froggy knitted beanie. We've been trying to get this going for a while. All these companies want to give you all these hidden charges and everything.
Give you the runaround.
We got a couple of quotes. It looks like it's going to be, we're going to be able to afford it. We need you guys to buy some of them. These hats will ship before the books. As soon as we get the money, they're getting, what do you call them? They're getting embroidered, and then they'll be embroidered.
Now, disclaimer, they're available right away if you back just the hat tier. If you get anything with an add-on as the hat,
Then
you won't have to wait for your book. But if you back just the hat, you get the hat right when we, Indiegogo's done. We get our money.
You save $8 shipping too. So like it gets shipped out with your order, but you save $8 shipping. If you buy it separately, then you got to pay the $8 shipping.
That's but you get it right away.
You get it right away. So
you get it right away. There he is. There's the man.
Yeah, man. Somebody bought a retail pack. That was the first one we sold. It's very cool, and all the books.
Yeah, I'm glad about that. Happy about that retail pack. There's Hocky.
And if you go down, Jason, I have a large picture of the hat.
Oh, you do have a larger picture.
Because Fanta wants to see. It's all the way down. Okay, we have such a long campaign because we have so much awesome stuff.
Oh,
look at that awesome stuff! Stuff. No, keep going. There. Bam. It's just a knitted beanie, and you get the Frog G logo. I wish I could make it bigger, but they only let you make it so big because it's a stitch count thing, I guess. But
I think I honestly like if you look at my Pantera hat, it's not ginormous. It's a decent. I think it's pretty much almost the same. Maybe this is a little longer because Pantera is spelled with more letters.
This is our first merch stuff, so
yeah.
I can't wait.
It looks good.
Wear it everywhere, man.
Dude, I'm gonna wear that thing like no one's business. What are you kidding me? I wear this. I wear this, a dog fashion disco one, and I'd wear that. Like those would be my three main ones that I would wear. I do have other ones that I like, but yeah. That's what's going on. So that is the newly added item for the 30-day second 30. We didn't want to go like poster or another book and something you'd have to wait longer on or something like that. Kind of wanted something you can get a little sooner. So,
yeah. I wish I could make it bigger. Ink Spots 2022. That's my quote.
It's a good quote.
That was my wife's quote on our wedding day too. So.
That was her vows. Mm-hmm. It wasn't I vow to as I wish to.
For stiffer or limper. So we're super excited.
We're very hyped, very psyched. We were really hoping to get to that 12K before the end of the first 2 weeks.
We were like, we're gonna do this. We'll do the stream. And we'll hit it by the end of the night. But we did it before the stream.
We did it before the stream. So thank you to the backers. Hail the fans. Hail comments.
Yeah. You guys got us to 12K in a bad economy where no one's doing that great. That's pretty cool, man.
With like every top tier talent launching books at the same week.
I know. Every book in existence launching in the same week as us. And we managed to hit 12K. That's pretty good. That's pretty awesome.
And by the way, if you're watching, share this out. This is the closeout stream, having a little fun. I'm going to do a giveaway. We'll go to 3, maybe we'll go to 3, maybe we won't. We know there's other people streaming against us right now, but
there's also my secret giveaway.
No one cares about what you have.
The original art giveaway, and it's getting pretty close to that contributor number. It's getting pretty close.
Well, you already have one that you're giving away, correct?
Yep, I already gave one away, and now there's one more that's getting pretty close. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
All right. Well,
I will get it tonight.
I mean, we just started. We got 10 people. Like I said, hit the like, share it out. Make sure, people come in here. I know there's we got, EVS streaming. We got Shelby streaming. I don't know if Phil's still going.
Yeah.
A lot of people out there streaming right now, and that's fine. But our last 30 happened to be. The next one is going to be, the end of it is going to be on a Wednesday. So.
Oh, is it?
Okay. So, yeah.
We got to get something lined up for the close. We can probably close out on Crackhead. I would like to, but
does he do a Wednesday stream?
I don't know, but he probably would for us.
He might. I was either that. I was thinking about hitting someone else up, but I don't want to mention their name.
Oh, okay.
Just in case. But just in case. But I'm going to be giving away. We were at 173, so at 173 and above on that backer count, whoever backs now, I'm going to give this away randomly. You won't know who you are. Because then you could everybody else could refund if they wanted to. I'm going to give away this Spawn sketch cover that I did.
Ooh, pretty cool, man.
Thanks, man. So, I'm going to give away a random backer during this stream is going to get this. Now, you won't know who you are, so if 4 people back,
one E is going to get it.
One E is going to get it. And I might do something special for everyone else too. We'll see, because everybody's been so generous to back. I don't want to blow my whole wad, you know. I want to blow the whole wad, the whole kit and caboodle, the whole shebang.
We don't have the whole kit and caboodle in this campaign, man.
Well,
oh yes, we do. We have the Big Daddy. We have the Big
Daddy. We got more than the kit and the caboodles. We got the Big Daddy.
Like,
Big Daddy
now,
will spank you.
If you
on,
already bought the Big Daddy, you get the beanie for free.
You do get
and
the
you
beanie.
get anything else we add to the campaign.
Yeah,
is added in there. So,
we could add more. We don't know. We're out of control.
Sky's the limit until it's not.
Sky's the limit until we can't afford it because
until
we
run
backers.
out of money.
That's right.
We got to cover the beanie cost.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's why we got to wait.
We got to sell 20 beanies to break even, guys. So get them beanies.
You better buy those beanies, or we're gonna be selling our bodies on corner streets for bears.
Yaki was looking for the whole shebang, and the shebang is a different kind of channel. That's not.
Isn't the shebang part of the Enrique Iglesias tier?
Shebang.
Oh, but she more. I saw Dean in the chat. Welcome, Dean. I was on with Dean last night. Dean,
what up, Dean?
Did you know that Dean works on the? Yeah, he works on the Embrace. Yeah. Apparently, I didn't know that. I thought Michael Odin was the only one who did the Embrace.
Oh, I like Odin. I like Michael Odin as well.
I like an Odin. I like the name Odin.
Yeah,
know, it's a good strong name. Yeah. There's Yaki. There he is. Hey, we got a boop. We got a bibbidi bobbidi boop.
Hey everybody, it's
Hocky. Now
the
is that
frog in the universe?
Are we gonna add this window cling into the next stretch goal? Do you think?
You know what? Why not? I say why not? I don't see why there's a problem.
We haven't decided everything yet, but the hockey stretch goal will be in the hockey window cling will be in the next stretch goal.
Yeah, that right there is going to be the window cling. I mean, I want to do something. Yes,
hey, all this.
We got all this up in the chat. Welcome, all this.
We should send him all this. I'll send him the link. I'll send you the link.
Yo, what's up, Greg?
If you feel like coming in, you don't have to.
Send him the link. Yeah. All this. Yeah, and so we're gonna have the hockey. Hockey did a great job on that. He didn't even know. I was like, I want it, and so we're gonna make that a window cling. I don't want to always do trading cards. We will have more eventually, but we got a lot of great artists doing stuff. We also have a lot of different ideas we're batting around. So
it's fantastic. Congratulations on the stretch goals.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we finally hit that 12K that we've been itching for.
Fantastic. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. So the next stretch goal is at what? 14 ink?
He's muted.
Yeah, 14. Muted? I was coughing. I was coughing on wine, yo.
Since when are you a professional?
I'm coughing on wine, yo. Coughing on the wine.
Coughing on that wine.
Whining.
Yeah, so at 14K.
What?
We'll hit the next set of stretch goals, and we will decide.
We're gonna have a couple more things in there. We haven't decided.
That's gonna be one of them.
That's one of them for sure. So you could have this little frog on the back of your car waving at everybody behind you.
Or outside your bedroom window.
Awesome. It's going to happen. We know it's going to happen. So that's a 14. And then we're going to add a couple more things because we got Rich Ayala artwork. We got a lot. We got Christopher John artwork. Just cool stuff.
Yep.
But we got to figure out cool stuff to put it on first. Maybe a bandana. What about a gator? Maybe a gator?
I
don't know about gators.
I'm not big on the gators.
Okay.
Not big on gators.
It's like it's like a neck thing you wear in the winter to keep your neck warm.
Oh. Yeah, like 10K. Yeah. I have just grow a beard, so I'm fine.
And then you can put it up over your face.
Printed on some Crocs.
If you're in the middle of an epidemic, you can put it on your face.
Yeah, but see, then you're all like, "Oh, you caught COVID wearing your gator, and I'm going to sue you." So I think I'm good. Man, it's getting hot.
We'll figure out something cool though. We got options.
I had a couple ideas.
Refrigerator magnet.
Magnet. That was the one in a bookmark. We need magnets and bookmarks.
Magnets and bookmarks.
And more stickers.
Stickers are cool. I like stickers.
We need more stickers. If anything, you and I can drop some stickers. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah. We just have some really great artwork we want to use in the campaign.
Yeah. So let me get this. Yes.
You know what would be funny?
Yes, we are.
You know how I've got this little Frog G character. You know, there was that craze a while ago where you had your family on the back of your window, so you could have the Frog G, and then you could have all the family.
We can do little rock imps.
Yeah.
Fanto wants the chibi thing still. So.
Oh, the chibi sticker. So we could do the chibi sticker. We could do that window cling, and then something else nice. Maybe a bookmark or a magnet or something like that.
Yeah, bookmarks sound good.
I like the whole 3 thing.
Yeah, get 3 things every time, so you get this giant pack of stuff. It's just got to fit in the box.
Now, keep in mind, now it'll fit in the box. The problem is, it's probably going to end up costing us as much as what we're factoring the stretch goals for. So we're really not going to make a whole lot. But hey, it's for the fans. It's for the fans. It's for the fans. So
okay, sounds good to me. Okay, so there we go. We're gonna have a bookmark. We're gonna have a window cling and another sticker. Oh, the Chibi Frog.
Chibi Frog.
That's at 14,000. I'll make a graphic up later and get it out.
Make a graphic up later. Sweet. Yeah, that'd be dope.
Now, we should do the autumn wallpaper as the bookmark, because that one came out pretty cool, and I think it'll slice just perfectly up the middle and make a pretty nice looking bookmark.
It's not a bad idea. Well, I like that. What's your question here, Hocky?
I totally forgot what it was going to be.
Why are you here?
I'm sorry.
Don't forget things.
I was going to say something, but Ink Spots interrupted me, and now the thought is gone.
Well, that's not his fault. That's your fault.
Not everything is about you, Hocky.
I think this campaign is about Ink Spots, me, and Frog.
Oh, it's about me. I'm so vain.
It was the best thing too, and it was going to get you to 14,000.
It was like the best idea we ever had. Oh,
yeah, it was the best thing ever. So, and now it's gone to the ether.
Like in the pick of destiny, it was the best thing ever.
So, Ink, we saw you working on the 2-page spread on Matt Bahr's stream last night. Have you made any progress, sir?
No. I went to work today.
No, okay. I did as well, so that's why I really...
No more.
I can show...
It's going to be done.
I wasn't actually on stream. I was on stream, but I wasn't drawing on stream. So let me... I can show you what I was working on. Let me zoom out here. Let me take off your pencils. All right. I'm just going to show the inks.
Oh, you started working on it. Nice.
Yeah. Because it's the only thing I can really work on while I'm on streams is the digital stuff for now. I'm just going to show the whole screen. No one cares. There you go. Look at that.
Hey, it's looking cool, man.
Thanks, man. I'm thinking I'm going to, like in here, not have as much harsh shadow and then do more harsh shadow down here. That way it breaks up these two. You know what I mean? Like there'll be hard shadows here because all the black, a lot of more black down here, and then it'll be like it'll break it up nicely, I think. I was going to crosshatch the crap out of that, but yeah, so you go.
I over render everything, so.
Well, you do. It's fine, but this is the pencils ink set. So yeah, so I'm working on
That's him talking to his brother because he's like, dude, you hate the humans more than everyone. Are you seriously lecturing me about my creatures? Yeah. He's just pissed at his brother. Oh, Morningstar.
Oh, Mornings. That kook.
That guy.
Kook, that guy. Yeah, I really like this guy.
He's a little bit naughty. Which one?
Naughty. This right here.
You like the shadow?
Yeah, like the shadowed out one, and this one here. I thought that was dope what you did with that area right there.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I wanted to do something cool like that. And then,
that was cool.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to flavor it up a little nicely. I was doing a little bit on Bahr stream. So yeah, I did really render him. Because I started doing more, and I started like rendering things. And I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like, I gotta finish like doing the outlines. So yeah, so that's part of the supplemental. It's one of the pages in the supplemental. Everybody, you can, by the way, get these panels. Hold on, let me turn off my crap.
Yeah, both of those panels will be up for grabs.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. There you go. So some of these panels here, they'll be up for grabs in that original art tier by Inkspots.
So just those first 2 panels, the rest is actually all digital.
That's fine.
So that panel on the bottom one. I'm only trying to do like cool shots for the.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this one digital?
Yeah, that was digital too.
Oh, that's a shame. That's cool. Yeah, dope, man. Nice work.
You can't hardly tell, like I think you can tell a little bit, like these are more.
Well, with stuff like this, you know how it's. I don't know if that's. Yeah. I don't know. To me, I can barely tell, dude. It's very convincing.
Yeah, I got some pretty good digital brushes that match natural media pretty well.
Yeah, it came out nice, man. And so I've been chipping away at that one. And Inkspots has been chipping away at the colors on the 2-page spread, which I have right here. I'm going to show
the one on the campaign that's up for grabs. Anyone?
The one on the campaign. Look at this. It's even in a nice little sleeve here.
It's plasticized.
It's plasticized. I like that word. It's a good word. What is this one? I think it's this one I want. Yeah. So yeah, it's in this little plastic sleeve. We got somebody here. Who we got? Hello.
What's up? All this is one of the editors on this book. He's gonna make us look not so tarded.
Too late.
That's a large job there. Thanks for the link, guys. It's a pleasure to join you on your first 30. This book is this thing's
man.
And that Shelby thing you guys dropped today. Holy shit, that's fantastic.
Dude, tight.
Yeah, got there are a bunch of stuff in there.
There is a person who won't be named who is a giant Shelby fan. I did give him a heads up like 5 minutes before Ink put that up there, so I gave him a chance. Everyone kind of knows who he is, so But so grab it while you can, because that's gonna go, and that's a great deal at that. What we're offering on that is crazy. Inkspots is a madman. I'm like, dude, you should offer that for at least $350. He's like, no, Jason, no.
And you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw a beanie in on the beanie.
I'm like, Ink, you're giving stuff away here. You're not gonna make any money.
The beanies were kind of a hard decision to make because they are expensive, and you gotta. But you know what? We wanted something cool, so that's what we get. And something we could put in the packages too if it's coming with everything. So
right,
yeah.
Well, I wanted something. The beanie's easy. You can just throw it right in the Gemini. Just bag everything up, put it right on top. Just adds a little cushion.
So, plus, everybody loves beanies. I love beanies. I like a million of them.
Anybody that works for a living appreciates one. That's for sure.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Keep your ears warm.
I mean, people who see me on the streams, they know, like, it's when it gets cold, I wear beanies all the time. That's all I wear. I mean, I doubt I'll buy one, but Malin is infamous for the beanies. So, I mean, people want beanies, man. And I wanted something that would be able to go out right away. Once the campaign is, we have the monies. That way we can order them, just ship them out. So, yeah.
For sure, man. For sure. Yeah. So how are you guys feeling? Are you feeling pretty good? Because, man, I think you guys have been kicking ass. This is just fantastic. You're at 173 backers, over 12K. Just awesome work, guys.
We were, not bummed, but we were a little let down that we were like, man, we really wanted to hit that 12K before the end of the first month. And, like, right before we went live, because I set the stream up at, like, 11 or so, and we were under 12K. And so, like, he kicked me up right before he came in. He's like, dude, we just hit 12K. I'm like, oh, wow, dude, that's crazy. So I'm very happy that we hit that mark.
Yeah, we were really just like, by the end of the stream tonight, hopefully we can hit that 12K, get the second stretch goal unlocked. But, somebody came in, they bought a retail pack of books, and then they bought all the covers plus the supplemental. So it shot us past our goal. So it was very cool.
We can cancel then. We don't know.
That's what I said. It was a closeout stream, man. Closeout stream. Yeah,
there you go.
We're shutting it down. We did it.
And the actual number of backings we've had is 189. So that's very cool.
Oh, nice. So you're gonna break 200 easy then. Probably 250 by the end of this thing.
Yeah,
that's the number. That's the number that I always look at is how many backers did you have. I mean, it's great to see that dollars raised number be high, but I want to see you guys sell books because that's the key, right? Those are the guys that are coming back, and even if you're
right.
And for everybody in chat that's bored, those of us, when you're talking back rooms and you're talking about, how does a campaign perform, one of the metrics that you use is you take the total raise and you divide by the number of backers, and that's your per backer average. And you really want to see that per backer average above $50 because that means that the people are coming back and they're spending. They're coming to your campaign and they're spending. They're not just buying the book; they're buying the book plus the extras because they're buying into what you're producing.
Right.
So if you look at like Reni's campaign from Fiendish 1 to Fiendish 2, she doesn't have that many new backers or additional backers. It's definitely grown, but it's not substantial. But all the backers that are coming back, her per backer average is more. So she sold people on the concept, and they want to spend more money on the merchandise, and because they love the book, and that's what you want to see.
Yeah.
Oh, that helps you guys raise more money. That and you can put even more into the next book. So
exactly, yeah. And the more backers we have now, it'll just be the return backers plus extra backers on top of that because of like word of mouth or seeing people getting their books or reviews of how amazing it is. So yeah.
For sure, you get that. Yeah. You get that snowball effect, absolutely, and then exactly that's what Togumini is LLC saying. You build a market, and then also, I mean, once you get that first campaign under your belt, and the next one you can sell, reprints of issue 1 in addition to issue 2, which again helps your return. It only builds that up, and man, you just like what Malin's doing with Graveyard Shift. You offer those supplementals, you offer the old books, and it keeps that ball rolling forward. And that's how you grow, man. And that's how everybody needs to build it. You need to take but you guys aren't taking a loss on this one. You're kicking ass. And it's great.
We're actually we're doing really well. We are being a little generous with the stretch goals, but why not? Why not though? Is what I say. I've always said like, why not? I mean, we'll be fine. Like it's not like we're gonna be hurting at the end of it. Like, oh, we only made $20. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited. I like so when Jason did Absolute Book 2, and he sent out that package with just like so much stuff in it. It was like Christmas. Like you open it up, you got like stickers and postcards and just all the different things you got in it. I wanted ours to be like that. I wanted this one to be like that too. Like you get it, and you like we had to like really tape it shut, because you get so much stuff. So, so cool, guys.
Yeah, I had a lot crammed in there, but I like doing that because then I like seeing everybody's expression once they open it, and they're like, "Oh, look at all this stuff I just got for like $25." So it's awesome. I love seeing fan reaction. It really is the best part. Like, there's no joke about that. I always say, like, I love making the book. I hate fulfillment just because of the process of it. But once I see everybody getting their stuff, it's cloud nine, man. Like, just how elated everyone is and happy, even just getting it, like they haven't read it. And it's even better once they read it and like it. So, yeah. And they're going to love this. It's a great story.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys don't know what Frog G is yet, it's a story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess, sent on a mission by death itself to slay a god. Now our hero must wander the abyss to win back his humanity and get back to the woman he loves. It's a classic fairy tale, a cross between Hellboy and Spider-Man. It's an all-ages book, so you can buy this for your
48
kids.
pages.
48 pages, color, saddle-stitched. And it also has a supplemental that is the story of the big bad, Sir Nunos himself, the god that he must slay in his fall. So we did a lot of research. We got some good storytelling. We got 2 editors on it so that we don't miss anything. All this is gonna make sure that we, cross our T's, dot our I's, and that we hopefully don't do anything dumb in there. So
just don't cross your eyes, man. I don't want to see any cross our eyes.
No crossing your eyes.
I catch myself doing it. I'm like, no, stop it.
So this cover was super fun because this cover wasn't even supposed to be the cover. This was Jason's like, hey, you know what we should do before we launch this crowdfunder, we should give away a whole bunch of free art.
Yeah, free art.
So he wanted to do a new wallpaper every month for your telephone for everybody that signed up for the campaign. And this was one of the, I think this was supposed to be August's. Yeah, I think this was
the second to last one.
Yeah, this was supposed to be one of the free wallpapers, and then I'm just like, no, dude, this is the cover. And then a couple other people were like, yeah, that's the cover. Yeah. And so I was able to just get back there, and I painted this depiction of death back there, our version of death, which is a combination of quite a few things that we just kind of jammed together. Yeah, it just worked out great.
And Christopher John is currently doing a piece for that, maybe a trading card or something, but he's working on that death, and is it looking gorgeous?
Yeah, he's doing a great job. He's the first one that did the death with the eyeballs pulled up into his jaw. So
dude.
The eyeballs ain't hanging out, and the way he did it looks so badass.
It's so gnarly, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, this campaign's beautiful. The work we've been doing is like the best work we've ever done, in my opinion. Maybe aside from my weird, nonsensical crap that takes me days on end to do one piece, but it's the best work we've done in comics. It's just all around fun. We're having a great time. I think it shows.
And the way that it started is super unique. It's one of only I think there's a few now of where a comic actually gets started from people in the chats and other fans in Comicsgate. And so this was actually... Do you want to tell them how this started, Jason?
Yeah, it started off with Absolute 2. In Absolute, the monsters, people get their powers. They're called affected because of Fallout or whatever. But I had a tier where you could become affected. So you get to become a trading card. There was 2 of them available. I had worked with you on developing a character, and it's a D&D playable character. You could play 2nd edition or whatever. You can plug them in and play. And... Nefarious had backed one of them, and that card was colored by the great Matt Yackey, who's in the chat. And also then I also had Frog G back one, and of course he wanted to be a frog. So I worked with him back and forth. He's like, I was an idiot and for some reason didn't have a wrench in his hand or in his backpack or whatever. So Frog's like, hey, can you maybe put a wrench in there? I'm like, yeah, because you're a Link Master, you need a wrench. So after that, I always wanted to work with Inkspots. I've known Inkspots for a while, and I love this stuff from Charlie's London and Cash Grab, and I've seen him do other pieces that were just beautiful. So I'm like, I would like to. He's just that painterly style that I like, and I wanted him to color it, and it looked so good. People thought it was a cover to a comic, so they were like, "Well, when's this book come out?" I'm like, "No, this is just a trading card." So the fans were like, well, we want this book, though. And so I had to finish Absolute 2 first and fulfill it. And while I was working on Absolute 2, I would do promo pieces for Frog and Operation Wrench, and we'd hype it up, and I was still doing that. And so we really built up the speed and the momentum for Frog G. And that's where this whole thing came to fruition, was from a fan, demanded by fans, and made for the fans. So, yeah.
Well, and that enthusiasm is just, it's infectious, because every stream you guys are on talking about this, and it's been a nonstop roll for 30 days. Like everywhere I turn, I still see you guys talking about it. And that's what I love, is it's not just a 4 or 5 day, launch push, and then you guys go quiet. You guys have been talking about it the whole time. You're pushing it. You're still pushing it. You're going to keep on pushing it. And it's the excitement. It's the enthusiasm. You believe in the project. You make the customers believe in the project. And then all your customers are out there, dropping your link and sharing it because they're excited about it. So it's just that, again, it's that same concept. Get that snowball rolling, man. Get people excited about what you're producing. But in order to do that, you have to be excited. And every time you guys talk about that, every time you guys talk about this project, it's always right there. And if you could scroll back up to that cover, man, there's 2 things I love about it. One, I mean, the image is just killer, the first off, but
I can't agree.
Depth, you feel depth on that image, especially from the bag on his back. And I love the gloves. It's such a subtle touch to have the gloves be bigger than his wrist. It's almost like super cartoony. Yeah, but it works so well, because it's like, okay, he was a mechanic, and then he got changed into a frog, and the gloves maybe don't fit so well, but they're right there. And then the trouble light too, that's floating around. That's just it's subtle. Little things like that. I appreciate the detail.
Thanks, man. Yeah, and then that's because I'm a fan of, like, I like drawing Spider-Man, and whenever I first drew him, I kind of pictured him as a Spider-Man-like character and agile and stuff like that. But I like webbing and stuff, so I'm like, that's something that I could really break up the foreground and background, and I could just get depth with it. And so, and then as far as like everything else, I like to let ink spots play. I like it works so well with the trading card. We're going to keep that momentum, that style, you know, and just let ink spots have a little playroom and just go wild with his creativity. And it turns into some true collaboration. It's so much fun, man. Like, this is the way I love making comics. It's artist. It's an art form in a way. This makes it more of an art form to me. And that's what I love.
Yeah, that's how I'm kind of like, I approach everything Jason gives me. I try to decide, like, is this page about emotion? Is this page just meant to be like a cool art piece? And is this page about effect, about something that's happening in the story? And how can I kind of add to what he did to push that theme through? So, like, it's like, just on this cover, it was like, to me, it was just like, this just needs to be, like, I was thinking like Bat Out of Hell, like Meatloaf album cover on this one. And then he really did in his rendering, like, I could see the McFarlane oozing out of him on this one. So I wanted to just do something really cool.
He is an influence, and I know with my style, it's hard to tell sometimes, but I am pretty influenced by McFarlane. It's just the way Shaq and the Keith kind of come through more.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I see more Keith in it, and I see a little bit of Zek too. There's a little bit of Zek's dynamic stuff in there. But
Spider-Man.
you know, yeah, man, it's great. It's just a great cover. It's so good. It's the subtle touches, like the gloves, the depth in the bag, the mustache. It's just the color work on the mustache still amazes me. Just little things that's just so well done. Inks has just come so far in his coloring work, and God, he was good. Jesus, was it 2 years ago that we were working on?
2 years ago on Cash Grab. Yeah, we did Cash Grab 2 years ago. So, like, when you guys finally get that, that's gonna be like my really, really old work. It's gonna be. I actually looked back through all that, and it holds up pretty well. I mean,
it does, man.
Yeah.
You did great work.
Keep that up there. I'm going to do something real quick.
All right.
Don't mind me.
Don't mind me.
Don't mind me. Nobody else ever does.
So, like I said, on every single page, like this page was just a storytelling moment. So I was trying to keep it pretty vanilla, not trying to overpower. Like, this is the first page of the book. You're getting an argument here between a guy and his girl, like, and his girl's coming to his work. He was supposed to be somewhere else. He didn't show up, so she's coming to him to find him at his work. And
what's going on, Adam?
I like even like how Jason, like, even the backup characters have like a personality. Like, you can, and like with his dialogue, we were like, dude, yeah, I'm out of here.
He's like, I'm not sticking around. She's angry.
And then we try to throw in little Easter eggs. Like, this is an Easter egg to our friend Dan Plegel. So he drives a tow truck. So we wanted to put his name up there. So there's Plegel's place. This is the throwback to Absolute, the Bar. And then this is like a personal little throwback to someone Jason just knows personally. So we have lots of little Easter eggs in there.
Yeah. Hashtag fresh.
What I like about it, and I haven't actually seen the script yet, but I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on it, because when I look at the art, it looks like you guys are doing something that you don't see too much anymore, and that's you're starting off compressed, and then you're decompressing, and then compressing again, and it's unique that you're going to start small and start focused instead of start grand and establish something. You're starting on the small and then building and then bringing it back. Usually it's done inverted in a quote unquote cape shit book, which I'd kind of throw this into that cape shit realm just a little bit, because you're transmutating a character into somebody that's got powers. But this individual page that you've got up right now, when you talk about like panel construction and, well, how do you bring across mood and effort and dialogue, and how do you get that in a static image? Well, I mean, number one, if you not a student of comics, you just immediately go to Wally Wood's 24 panels, and yes, it's 24, not 22. There's 2 panels on the famous 22 pages or 22 panels that aren't on that. Mm-hmm. But you've got 3 of them here right away. You've got both people. One, and the important part about the panel is one's looking off panel and the other's looking down panel, so it diverts the eye down. So as you traverse from the upper left-hand corner to the lower right-hand corner, and if I'm getting too technical, just stop.
No, dude, this is great stuff. Dude.
So you're flowing from the left into the top panel 2, and then panel 2, her eyes are diverting down, his eye is looking at you. So now your next carry is to go follow her gaze, and you go down, and then she's looking out at you, and then the next image is again angled down, so you carry down. So you're always kind of directing the eye, which is key. So many people miss this, and you'll start directing people's eye with angles outside the page or away from the content flow. You always want to follow that content flow, and you're doing a great job here. It's good panel construction. The other thing I really like, and I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it's almost like your gutter lines aren't perfectly straight. Like there's just a little bit of waviness to them, which gives it a little bit more of like a lived-in tone instead of this like static, sanitary. These are individual panels. They're a little almost like shaky. Like the picture's just coming into focus, and it's not quite. It's not on the page. It's coming to life right before you. So it's a cool effect.
Yeah, well, Inkspots and I, we get together in a Discord and we'll plot it out, and like I might be like, hey, this like we'll start off with this maybe establishing shot and work over to here, and then they'd be like, yeah, you know, maybe have her be like a little upset or something, like he's talking to her like, hey, I'm gonna get out, like so. This again, the storytelling and everything, the panel layouts, it's another part of the whole true collaboration process. Like we really do work together on this and bounce off each other. That's what makes us a good team, is that we don't sit there and just bash the idea and be like, yeah, screw you, I'm gonna do whatever I want. If we don't like it, we'll say, hey, how about this though? We will improve on it rather than just totally dismiss it. Or we'll be like, yes, that's exactly what I was thinking too, and we'll be on the same page. And it just happens to flow and get this whole good storytelling going. It really works.
Plus, we really love doing it. We love comic books. We've read thousands of comic books, so we kind of we know what we want to see. You know?
Yeah. I also love movies, and to me, like each panel is kind of like a keyframe or camera direction in a movie. So I think in that cinematography type way, like bird's eye view, worm's eye view, or a dynamic pose or something like foreshortening, like just a bunch of different things, because I've seen so many cool movies that I love. I'm like, I kind of rip them off a little bit sometimes. So they go hand in hand to me, comic books and movies, just in the cinematic form and the visual form. To me, some comics should just stay comics and not be movies. But
yeah, and so when I did the colors on this, I really wanted Jason's, because this is, basically you get your talking head page. It's a setup for the whole story. I knew we were going to have quite a bit of text, so I tried to just pick one spot. And the one spot I picked to, show, for me to, put my touch was this, the board behind these people. Because this was blank here. And so I was like, I'm going to put a bunch of tools, air fresheners. And so I had my room to shine there, and then I just wanted to leave it open because, it was going to be a heavy text page. It's the opener to the story, so... every page is just a new, it's a new, I take every page, and when I see it's this whole page is a piece of artwork. Not each panel is, but the whole page has to be, when someone looks at it, it just needs to be pleasing.
There you go.
For sure, man. And Adam Kember's joining us here in the chat.
Adam.
And he's saying he's seeing a little bit of Sam Keith in the art.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said earlier, I agree, man. I think there's definitely some influence here.
Keith is a big influence. See, here's the panel.
Oh, so, make yourself big so they can.
Well, I was just gonna show it in the background while you show it. Why not?
Let me go back up there.
Go back up.
So see, there's it's just blank, and so then I add my little touches back in there. So
you can see, I give Ink plenty of room to play. It's not like I don't draw backgrounds. I drew the Plegel and I drew the tow truck and I drew everything else. So, but yeah, dude, Keith is a huge influence. I love this. To me, he brought the art back into comics. He brought the art form of art back into comics. And
yeah, I think when you're talking about that, you had really arguably two schools in the 90s, right? I mean, you had the Jim Lee, the Image Boys that were doing the hyper realistic, expansive stuff, Those interest me, but those don't nearly interest me as much as what Keith and Dave McKean did. Even Guy Davis to a degree. Guy Davis,
Sienkiewicz.
Yeah, Sienkiewicz is the same. With Sienkiewicz, man, he was doing that stuff all the way back into the 80s. And in a lot of ways, he was trailblazing it. But then even you look at, who was it? Duth? The guy that painted Shadow Moon for J.M. DeMatteis. Or, into Shambhala with Doctor Strange into Shambhala. You look at those painted, the watercolors and the gouache stuff. And then you look at Sienkiewicz's work. And then you're coming into Guy Davis, who had this real scratchy style that was almost like etched on the page.
David Mack.
David Mack, man.
David Mack.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was
recognizable, unique. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like everything bifurcated. And, Keith was right at the fore. And I can't tell you how many times as a kid I was, walking into a shop and buying books. And people were throwing the what ifs or Marvel Presents down because they just didn't dig Keith's covers. They're like, what the hell? And they're gravitating over to the Jim Lee stuff. And man, I always snatch those up. Those were great books.
Yeah.
And then Keith did the Max, and the rest is history. And
the rest is history, man. And it's not to say that people have seen me actually draw like regular. Like actually, she looks pretty normal in this. So I mean, I could draw regular. It's more fun. I'd rather have more fun doing what I'm doing. So
that's what I like about Jason's work is like, I feel like what Jason, he always says he's an artist, and I think that's definitely true because other artists like me look at what he does and we're like, I wish I could get away with that because it's when he draws something, it may not necessarily be 100% correct. Yes, but it's got a style that's all him. You can tell it like this is Bacsko art. No one else draws like this, and so like when other people may be like, this is like a race, he just leans into it and just keeps going until he gets what he's looking for, and I think that's really unique.
Just tell everyone you're blind. You get away with it easily.
You guys really hit a home run here. And Ink's colors bring it out. Like that panel right there that you've got pulled up right now.
Yep, there, dude.
It's real subtle, and this is the kind of stuff I appreciate when I'm flipping through a book. You've given depth of field to her curly hair.
Yeah,
things like that. I'm sure that looks amazing in just the ink. But when you throw the colors on top of it, it gives it so much more depth and three-dimensionality that's a beautiful panel. And then also, again, to my point, you've got where is he looking? He's looking out at you, but slightly to the next panel. And then in the next panel, he's looking down, and then you turn the page. So it's that deflection, too, is you're always guiding the reader with the art in addition to the story to progress it and move it forward. And Matt Yackey says McKean was great at the time. Yeah, man. McKean was really good at this too. It was so subtle in his stuff, though. He used a lot of linear lines. He'd use a railing or a column to kind of direct your eye and bring some solidity to the page. That's really evident in like his Arkham Asylum. You'll see that with Morrison. I think it was Morrison, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Morrison.
Yeah, Arkham Asylum was great. And that's the thing, like that hair looks like it's hair. Like it looks like you can touch it and it'll bounce, with what ink did to it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's got that three-dimensionality. Yeah. It's almost like you could reach right out and touch it. It's just it's fantastic.
Yeah,
and that's man, every panel of this is it's got something I can praise every time I look at it. It's awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
I love this book, guys. I love what you guys have put together. I'm thrilled to be part of the team, quote unquote.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, dude, we're happy you're part of it. But this is the thing to me. This is what you get. This is how you can tell. Like Irene's book, you can tell she's having fun doing it. You know what I mean? Like you can tell when somebody's having fun doing what they love to do. Dan Plegel is another one. That's why we work with these guys and hang out with them. You can tell Plegel loves to do what he does. He's having fun drawing these images and creating these images because to him it's not work. It's fun. It's what he loves. It's a passion. And when it shows, so Ink and I love this stuff. We're having a lot of fun doing it, and it just relates in the pages.
It really turns me off when I hear someone going, "Oh man, I gotta sit down and draw these comic pages." It's like, dude, that's like a vacation for me, man. That's what I want to do. I want to get off work so I can go do that. So
yeah, I think about it all day.
Yeah. So like this, he just drew her face right here, and then then I just kind of
very subtly too.
Yeah, I added the rest of her body in there, but then I left the rest really open again because you got that text coming in. You want to be able to see this moment where she's tapping him on the shoulder. Then we got kind of like a story piece of the story here because it's called Frog G, and he's got that frog tattoo on the side of his head. So, yeah,
which we really don't explain. Like, we don't explain why he has the frog tattoo. I just put it there because to me it would help maybe make it a little more sense that he gets turned into a frog. Although she curses him as to why is so, but it just ties it a little bit more together, in my opinion, to have like some kind of frog image that he likes frogs. Why? You don't know. You just know he likes them because he's got a tattoo on his head, and it shows that he's a tough guy because he's got a head tattoo. Like that's not something you sit through and enjoy. So yeah, it kind of conveys a lot of character.
And so we go from like kind of mundane pages, like the colors are pretty desaturated, and then same thing. This is more storytelling, and then we get right here. And when I saw this page, I was like, now this page is more about emotion. Like this isn't going to be realistic lighting. This is going to be like every panel is about what's going on, and so it's like she's not really red, but she's very angry, and so I wanted to show she's pissed, and then like he's coming back at her. So I just wanted this whole thing to kind of be about emotion rather than realistic. So I'm trying to like kind of weave two different styles together and make it work as I go, and that's where it's like our artistic part of it. Like we're trying to make this like all the stuff we love. So
I really like that one color, like emotional image stuff. Like I've seen Bacsko do it quite often, and I love it. Like just that one color. Like Ink used a little more in there, but it's just that one color. It can do so much if you do it right, and he nailed it. I was so glad that he did it.
Yeah, and so that's all about him. Just he's getting tired of women getting on his nerves today. and then this was nothing else, but I just wanted to draw eyeballs.
So, just some blank space that was there. Yeah, why not? I thought it was cool when I saw him. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty cool.
And so I just went with that for a couple pages here. Like this is where he gets cursed, and of course he doesn't believe her. Like he's just like, you're cursing me. You're out of your mind. And then right here he just loses it. He's like, it's like, what is with women today? You're crazy. My girlfriend, all the women are crazy.
All women are crazy.
They're crazy today. And then it's like right here, she's just walking away, and it's like, you brought this on yourself. Like you're cursed. So, and then we have the transformation. I didn't put in where he transforms into Frog G in here. I did put the original page further down though.
Yeah, the original page is further down though. I have it right here.
And then this is one of those things where it's like, this is a pretty mundane page, but it's like, since it was like a little more mundane, I was like, I need to add it in the colors, like make.
And I knew he would have had to also. I knew he was going to have to do a lot of work on this one.
So it's just
if you scroll back up too, if you go to that previous page, and I don't know if I'm accurate on this or not, but when I see that open mouth shot right there, like all I'm thinking of is Christopher Lusky's like Ren and Stimpy. Like when they would cut to like the static painted image, and it'd be like Ren's face, and it'd be all the pimples with the hair coming out.
That's 100%. Oh, thank you, Tender Hot Best Sex Site, for dropping by.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. No, yeah.
Here's the thing on that though, like they can't, like, I get that they're trolling, they're looking for just a random hit, but man, like spend the extra $1.50 and get like a .net instead of a .xyz.
Come on, guys, do it right.
If you're gonna do it, at least buy fully into it. Don't do it half-assed. And they're doing it half-assed with a .xyz because they can't spend that extra $1.50. Just it's a $1.50 difference from an XYZ to a .net or a .com. Something. It's got to be out there.
But here's so there's, you can see what Ink did, because I left him a lot of room to just, like you said, I wanted him to do that. I wanted him to do that Ren and Stimpy type color, like that painterly stuff. I was hoping he would. I don't tell Ink what to do, like, ever. I just send him these, and I get that. Yeah, and I'm like, yes, you were on the same wavelength, you know.
I was just like, I want the spit to be dripping out of the panel down into the next panel. I was like, that would be cool. And
yeah.
So yeah, and then like same thing here. I really like skulls, and I go overboard sometimes. So like all over in the book, you're just gonna find skulls. Like even in this, like Spider-Man action, whatever worried state he's in right here, like I put the little skulls in between, so I just like doing stuff like that.
I drew some skulls too for you.
And then
hold on,
I
gotta go to Dan's site. I'm suddenly interested.
His second best dating site.
I just want a friend. For Dan promised me he'll be my friend.
Dan is everyone's friend.
It is called the Squish Room. So
it is the Squish Room, yeah.
The Squish Room. So take that with you.
What's up, Plegel?
What's up, Dan? And Dan did this great cover right here, which is still up for grabs.
My favorite.
Yeah, so he did a great job. So yeah, like this is where it's like I know like my background is in painting and illustration, and really what I am good at is not what people think it's colors, but it's not really colors. It's the way that I light scenes and do special effects is really where I have a little bit of talent, and so I wanted to let that really shine. And like even though you're just seeing him in bed and going into a bathroom, and even like on this glove, I love the way that this actually came out with Jason's lines, and you could tell that, you know, the shine from the light and everything when he clicks it on, and it looks really good with the sound effects we added in the lettering. So I really, even though this is like one of the most mundane pages in the whole book, it's like has a ton of emotion in it, and I really like that.
Yeah, I knew you were going to do a lot of work on that page, and like the top panel I did quite a bit, and even in the first two, actually, I left that bathroom panel pretty open, and I was like, I know Ink is going to do something killer with the lighting on this, and that's why I left it open, because I knew, I was like, I just totally trust him and his skill set, and yeah, he nailed it, killed it.
Little things like in panel 2, the glow off of the alarm clock right there.
Yeah,
that's exceptional. Other things, did you draw the lampshade at a tilt towards the bed, or is that Ink's?
That's probably me.
It's little touches like that.
I think there was only a couple of lines. Show the original. I can't remember either. I know I did some work on it.
Oh, you must have done it.
Did I do it? I can't remember. There was a couple lines there. I know there was something there.
You must have done it, because I don't even see it on here, dude.
Oh, maybe I did draw it then. See, I remember.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's just a nice. It's just a nice little
touch.
Yep. It's like, man, when have you? And it tells you a little bit, because nobody that's got a lampshade that's tilted, it gives you a little insight into the character. Because if you're going to tilt a lampshade, it means you're a reader.
Yeah.
So you're going to be reading in bed. You're not. So he's going to be a literate man. He's going to be a man that spends the last waking moments of every day reading something, whether it's a magazine or a book. Either way, that's how he calms down. So it tells you something about him. He's a literate person, even though he's a quote-unquote working-class mechanic. Yeah, he goes home, and what does he do at the end of every day? He reads. Why do we know that? Because he tilts his lampshade so he's got light directly on his page. Little things like that. And the glow just adds to it, too. It's just really good. It's always good stuff. I mean, we've got some stuff to talk about on this page that we can handle offline, but
yeah, I tried to. I mean, this part I don't know if it works, but I wanted something like in the background in the middle here to say, like, in this little space of time between here and here, there's something happening. Something weird is going on. So that's when I put like the little I don't know what, just pattern in the background. I just wanted like the reader to know something's weird. It goes from the cool colors to the warm colors. Something strange is happening in this little part of time, and like that's the instant it kind of happens when the clock goes all weird and then,
I mean, another touch right there is as his thumb or his fingers pushing up the light switch, there's a crinkle in the glove. You can see the ripples on the surface of the texture. Little things like that, man. It's just those are the great touches that I like to see. You get the screws in the light fixture. It's not just a rectangle. There's texture. It's the little things like that that matter, especially when you're doing that as a panel that are just great to see.
Yeah, I mean, light fixtures, they have to get screwed in, and when I took animation, like I learned about squeeze and stretch, and so him flicking the switch up. I mean, granted, it wouldn't apply that much pressure, but why not have fun with it and take it a little extra? And just get
if you can over exaggerate, because if you're subtle about it, it's going to get lost. So you always want to over exaggerate a little bit. It's no different than lighting. You were talking about film. In film, one of the worst things you can do is light a room exactly as it is normally lit. You want to accentuate your light and accentuate your shadow. You want to play with everything to the extreme because the camera is not forgiving at all. Yeah. So if you go in the medium, you're going to look muddy. I mean, that's shown both in Game of Thrones is a great example of that. They've got multiple where it's just too dark. Even a couple episodes of the latest House of the Dragon have just been too dark, and that's what I've heard. It's amateur level lighting. People that just don't understand what they're doing, or even worse, and this is my own personal opinion, I think it's people that are just they're kicking it to post. They'll fix it in post.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah, they're so overloaded with all the special effects and everything that they do now. Your post effects editors, and your post effects lighting guys, they can't fix everything because there's just too much. They're missing stuff. Because everything's a rush and everything's accelerated. So, but yeah, it's little things like that. It's great to see. We all love it.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
and great to see Mad Ruth in the chat. Everybody,
what's up, man?
Yeah.
Last time I seen Mad Ruth
and Frog G up until Saturday. Well, actually, I got it. There's 3 books. Aquila, Frog G, and Soltak are my 3 current favorite books. Then on Saturday, fuck all of you guys because Rocket launches, and I'm going after all my
money. Hey, I colored the cover to issue 1. Sorta.
Good.
Yeah. You did a great job, man. I think there's like 5 people that love that cover and close to a couple thousand that hate it. So
they absolutely hate that cover. They're like, why? Well, I even think I gotta say that was Steve Dye's. Like he wanted that certain thing, and Donald pretty much drew what he asked for, and so it was. I don't know that there was much that could be done with that. Just a bunch of people standing there.
It's a love letter to Darwin Cook.
Darwin Cook, yeah, I know.
And it's done in Donald's style, and I still think it works. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it works really well for what Steve was trying to get across. I think it was just one of those moments where, and I talk about this a lot on CG Talk, that we are a niche of a niche of a niche, and because of how CG and indie comics in this realm was kind of brought together, there's a lot of people that aren't comic fans, and they're used to seeing certain art, and when they see certain things that are different and an ode to something that they're not familiar with, they don't get it. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. That cover, it's not that it wasn't meant for you, but it's just, if you don't get it, that's cool, and if you don't like it, that's great. But man, there's a lot of people that got it and understood where that ode was coming from, that just really resonated with. Apparently there was only like 5 of them. But
yeah, exactly. Dude, I was getting so hit up. Like, what? It's like, I don't know, man. I just colored it.
You just colored it, dude. Yeah, you just colored it, man.
So like with this bathroom too, we made it really gritty because he's a mechanic. He's not gonna be the dude that is scrubbing the toilet bowl every time he goes and stuff. So yeah,
he's a dude.
I think Jason got that across, like with the line work, how like the gritty, and I really liked it. So that was a fun page.
Now, is he living with his lady, or is he single?
No, he's on his own. Yeah,
he's on his own. I don't know about you boys, man, but no, my bathroom was never that clean when I was living. Unless Mrs. Aldis was coming over and I went on like a cleaning spree.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, man. Yeah, well, he's getting ready to marry her, so he's probably on his best behavior. They're engaged.
Oh, and yeah. At that point, you're no longer caveman.
And not only that, he does stay at her place quite often because she even says like, you're not coming over.
Don't even think about
Yeah.
like when she leaves here. She's like, don't even think about coming over tonight because he really peed her off. So
yeah, so he's not always there, so it's not as messy as what it could be.
And so this was one of the first pages we did, like one of the first sample pages, but it is an actual moment in the story where we find out that the old lady is actually a monster, a shape changer, voodoo priestess. And so, but this page was really like all about just like, okay, this is another moment, like a quiet moment where he's like, hey, like he believes her now. He didn't believe her before. He believes her now, and he's wanting to get changed back. And she's letting him know that that's not going to happen. But you go into her house, and I just wanted all this because Jason drew the figures, and so then I just painted the background, and I wanted like all kinds of just kind of strange stuff in the background. Like what would a voodoo priestess have? And so I kind of just like potions and death masks and all kinds of stuff. So.
Yeah, great to see
Hey,
you.
what's up, man?
Yeah, I love it's man. You guys, I'm getting tired of praising your art. So find something bad.
We're just doing commentary on here, man. And so then we have the big reveal, what she really looks like. And then again, I went with the more fantastical color. Like I go from the mundane, less saturated blues, just pretty mundane setting to like, bam, now this is what she is. She's transformed, and you're getting the more fantasy colors here. Lots of different light sources. So
right, and this is something that I really like. I would have expected you to go with like a Kirby crackle around the skull, but instead you went with a soft circle look.
Yeah.
And man, it works so much better because of the way Jason's art, just the line work and stuff. A crackle wouldn't complement it because it's not as you'd kind of almost blend in. Instead, going with a circle actually contradicts it. So you've got a little bit of incongruity, and the incongruity actually then when you color it complements. So it's a real subtle touch that works with the panel.
I think I actually tried to Kirby crackle at first and it didn't work.
Yeah, it wouldn't work, not with this line work. Well, plus you're trying to do two things too, because I think based off of just visual story flow, you're really going to want to accentuate the fact that she's a woman. So and the breasts are drawn in such a way that I think you want to accentuate that curve because everything else is linear in the panel.
Yeah.
So you want to kind of flow with that. I mean, your three things with primary curves are her breasts, the skulls, and then the skull on the end of the staff. And by going with you're tying that all together. So it's a good choice. It really works.
Yeah, this was a fun piece. I had a lot of fun drawing that one.
Yeah, I might go back just a little bit because I want to get something in the smoke here. I've done that on a few. Should have done a little more with the smoke there, but that's the good thing about, working for basically yourself. You can go back and make little changes here and there without being on
but you don't want to linger
deadline.
too long on a page because otherwise nothing will get done. Because I could fiddle with weeks on end.
Is that are you trying to poke me, man? I like to linger. And then you want to tell them about this one, Jason?
Everybody loves that one.
Everyone loves this page. He hates it.
I don't hate it. It's just that's the only digital page because my eyes. I was trying to ink the little scratches on her hair and her little dreads, and it was like I was going outside. I was making the dashes outside of what the lines were, and I was just kept getting mad at myself because I couldn't see it. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll just do the whole thing digital, and everybody loves this page, and it's fine. I actually have the original one still. Like it's missing. The last panel, it doesn't have her hair because I added that in. I was going to add that in, and it's missing some things, but I still have the original page. But it's just like I don't know. With pen and ink, I can get a grittier feel, but I don't think people noticed that this was actually digital anyway, line art. So it worked out. But yeah, no. But otherwise, the coloring on it's beautiful.
There is actually
great.
page that's not in here where he's driving. He has a Volkswagen Bug,
Oh,
a bug, and Jason did that. A bug. He's a frog. He drives a bug, and so there you can see his car. Like when he went in, he was so in a rush he never turned his car off, and get the headlights shining in behind him, gives him that nice backlight, and then you get the nice lighting effect. And I got to add everything in the background, even though it's pretty. Like he has all this action going on, so I wanted the background again to be kind of just static.
Show the. This is the.
Yeah, there's the page before when he's driving in the car.
He's like getting in the car, he's backing out. He's like hitting trash cans, driving real fast and erratic, and and then he gets to the her house where there's a swamp area in the background that Ink put in. It's gorgeous. And just like I said, I leave him.
I love the hands on the wheel, man. That's great.
Yeah, that page is really fun page.
That's a shot you don't see too often. That's kind of ballsy, man. That's for an end of page. For an end of page to leave it that way, to hang it, you're hanging that on the page turn. That's really faith in your art and faith in your art that you're going to engage me enough that I want to turn that page.
Because you want to know what's in here, and she's in there, and that's what he's looking at. So yeah.
But no, you're what I'm saying is because it's a distance shot, and you've got the steering wheel in the foreground, so you've got to when you start plotting that out in your storyboarding, you're going to go, okay, I have to sell it with my art that you want to find out what's in that house. That's faith in your work, that you have enough faith and confidence that you're going to sell it. That's awesome. That's what I like to see. I like to see people taking that chance. I like to see it, and then executed that well is even better. I would also like to say that shot of Frog G right there in front of the bathroom door. Cut that out and make that a sticker. That's a great shot.
Yeah, that one right there where he's like yelling at himself, like pointing.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. That's the quintessential moment of the book.
Well, that's the headlights bouncing in from his car in the background because he entered her domain, her cabin.
Oh, okay. So that's him coming in. Perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, he left the door open. He came in, and she's about to blast him back out. So
yeah, that's a 2-page spread, which is available for sale. I showed it earlier.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
You're out, Hocky.
Hocky, thanks for stopping by, man. I know you're just lingering there.
And I like the flag, man. Back from G flag. Put that.
Nice job, man.
I needed something to do while I was here.
I'm sorry, Hocky. I thank you for swinging in, man.
No, it's all good. You've been I wanted to
you have artwork on the campaign, so we're very happy you stopped by, man. And yeah,
we got. Let me show that real quick.
Hold on, we're gonna show it. We're gonna show. That's not it.
There it is.
Yeah,
that's Hocky's Voodoo Priestess card that everybody gets now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of fun coloring this too. I always have a little trouble, like if I color an artist I've never colored before. It's like every new artist that you color, you got to get used to their line work. But yeah, this one came out really well, Hocky. I think it's like the best thing you ever done. I'm just glad it's on our campaign.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah. But no, back Frog G, everyone who's out there. If you haven't backed it already, let's follow the flag and back Frog G, and we'll see you all. Quick plug for me. I'm trying to get to 200 subs. Please go to Ad Hoc Art and get me 200, and we'll do an art giveaway. So.
Yeah, and I'll also give away something. U.S. only.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
So,
awesome. Take it easy, Hocky. Good to see you, man.
But everyone
always
have a great time. So,
yep. Later, Hocky.
All right, see you all.
I think the link for Hocky is in the description below as well. So, yeah.
Nice. So yeah, this was the page right before. Like, this is the last one we're gonna show, kind of the story, and then if you watch the streams and stuff, you'll catch glimpses of some of the pages after this. So, and then there was a couple. There's like 2 pages we didn't show in here.
Well, the one is it's on the
original art tier. Yeah.
Well, no, not only that, but it was on the pre-launch page of Death coming out of the swamp. That's not on there, is it?
It is. It's on there. It's there's a picture of it on the campaign in here.
Yeah, but it's just on the campaign. It's like, is it tiny?
No, it's not real tiny. So this was the surprise that we got. We asked Matt Bahr to do a cover for the supplemental, and he handed in this kind of like a masterpiece. And then at first this was just going to be black and white because the supplemental is a black and white book, and we were going to have Matt Yackey do gray tones. But once we seen the level that he did on this, we had to have Matt Yackey just do full color. Even he's like, can't you just have him color it, dude?
Yeah, Bahr was like, can you just color it? I'm like, yeah, why not?
And so those two together are like magic. I mean, this is like a piece of candy right here. And this really should have been a variant cover for the book. But I kind of like that it's not, because it's the only cover to the supplemental, and almost every tier has a supplemental in it. So a lot of people are going to be able to get get this with their order. And
or you can just add it on. Yeah,
you can add it on at the end if you just get maybe a Boob Dan variant or an Irene variant. So,
but yeah, they killed it.
This is like the double matte.
The matte attack.
Double matte attack, man. Just
double matte
candy.
Attack.
Like, I couldn't have asked for anything better.
I haven't seen a bad Bahr piece, man.
No, dude.
No.
He always does.
He is, and he's a consummate professional in his art. He understands, and his style's weird because
it's Mad Magazine. It's more Drucker, man. Do you see that in there?
Well, I was gonna say it's almost like he went back in time a little bit, and because he's channeling that late '60s, early '70s Mad Magazine style.
Oh yeah.
That it wasn't wood. He doesn't have wood. It's not like Wood's. He doesn't have Wood's curves. He has every guy that came after Wood that was trying to do Wood, only he's doing it better.
Yeah.
And he's got that cartoony style that just flows, and it's organic, and all of his line work always works. And man, you can tell there's a reason he's like a multi-Emmy winner. He just his graphic eye is so good, and he gets it.
Yeah, I mean, he works on.
It's always a pleasure.
Like the stuff that he tells us he works on, it's like, dude, it's like big time stuff. It's like, what are you doing with us, man?
Yeah, exactly. And Adam, I made you a mod so you can nuke those bots for me if you don't mind. Yeah, that's the thing. Like you said, Matt, I had never seen him do a bad piece, dude. He sketched this out, the layout, one shot. Like he didn't and sent it to us. Like, is this okay? Like he didn't do different drafts or anything. He just did the one image. It was like, is this good? Do you want any? We're like, that's perfect. We're like, yeah, do it. Like it was just total vibe.
I think he burned when we had him on CG Talk a couple months back. He burned through like 4 pieces, and there wasn't one piece that even had a problem. It was just he's a machine. Yeah. And to Adam's point, Rat Fink style. Yeah, man, there's definitely a lot of Ed Roth in here, which is weird because usually when I compliment a guy and say like his work reminds me of Ed Roth, the next words out of my mouth are always "and Von Bodie." Bahr's the only guy that I can say I always see Ed Roth, but I see no Bodie. Like there is no Vaughn at all in anything that Bahr does, and it's weird because like when I talk about like Rich Ayala and Roach Balls, that is so graffiti style. It's the Rat Fink Ed Roth, and at the same time it's Von Bodie Cheech Wizard, and it's just like they got together, they got drunk, and they had a kid, and it's Roach Balls. Bahr stuff is just so complimentary to Rat Fink on a different level. It's like they went off on a different exits. It's wild, but it's so cool to see that you can see that lineage of inspiration. But Bahr is also, he can go from that to something else. He's very skilled, and it's
very versatile. Amazing. Yeah. Very versatile.
And he did that great logo for us too, which now is on the beanie that you can get, and we're gonna get so much use out of that logo because it's just top notch.
Yeah, we're gonna make it a sticker too.
Everything, yeah. So
it's just I tell you, it's amazing the amount of talent that you guys have on this, and Yacky's colors.
Yeah, he just killed it.
Yeah. Well, that's what
on this I look at it and go, as a colorist, I'm just like, I'm glad that he colored it and not me, because he was the one that was supposed to. Like, he fits this piece way more better than I would have if I colored it. Like, it would have looked completely different. So
yeah, they definitely make a great team. They really do. I mean, you got two top tier talents on one piece. You can't go wrong. That's what I was actually. It was on Frege. I was trying to remember who it was. I was telling him, like, I hang out with amazing, talented individuals because it makes me want to be a better artist. I just happen to be friends with these guys too, which I'm fortunate for. So why not take advantage of it and put them on my campaign? And I'm paying them, of course, but I'm not slouching in that regard either. I don't give them for a discount. No, they don't say anything. I pay them their full rate. So, like, we wanted top tier talent on this. We just happened to know top tier.
We did not shy away from spending money either.
Oh, dude.
We spent everything that we made on commissions. Plus, Jason spent his own personal money on it too, because I was broke. So, like, a lot of money. We put our money where our mouths were, definitely, with this campaign, and it definitely paid off for us.
Yeah.
Now on this, we did something pretty unique because this book is going to be black and white because we really wanted to throw back to Absolute Book 1 and 2. But what we did different here, since I can't do colors and I wanted to be a collaborator on this whole thing, which we're both collaborators on story, but with this, this is my first time penciling anything. This is going to be my first full comic that I penciled. And then Jason's coming over. He's putting these finishes on it. He's tying everything together and giving it that style that everybody likes. So this is pretty unique for me. Like, this is the first thing that I'm just... this is the first book I'm actually doing some writing on, and this is the first book I'm actually doing some pencils on. So... and I think it's definitely coming out pretty cool looking, like the mix of both of us.
Well, and that's the thing.
No,
like,
for sure, man.
A lot of people just think ink spots, they think colors, and it's like, no, he's going to do, like, he was supposed to do his own thing, you know? Ink spots can draw, man. You know, people don't realize it. He's very talented illustrator. So, you know, I have to have that, by the way. But yeah, so it gives ink spots a chance to really flex his illustration muscles, and he just happens to like me ruining his stuff and putting a bunch of scratchy lines over it. So
I very much enjoy collaboration, like just seeing, like, you do something and someone else, like, you don't know exactly how they're going to see your stuff. They don't always know what you're intending, and so they put their twist on it. I just think that's really fun. I like it.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
No, and I've been looking forward to seeing Inks try his hand at something for so long. So when you guys drop you got a whole tier where I can get a panel out of that book. I dropped, that was a no-brainer. I had to go for it. I need to own some nice Inks art.
Yeah, I own it.
Killer. I think it was like $90 with shipping.
$8. Oh, with shipping, yeah.
Yeah, with shipping.
Yeah.
Which is just like, my God, man, what are you doing? Like that.
He likes to give stuff away.
That's why we haven't grown. The number hasn't grown too much because some of it is a little on the low side. But I really wanted everybody, like, if you want a piece of art, you can get it.
Yeah.
Well, and there's something to be said for that because, again, build on your first book, and this is something that a lot of first-time creators need to understand. You guys aren't first-time creators, but this first-time property. Build your fan base and price accordingly, and understand you might take a little bit of a loss, but have some faith. And as long as you can cover your printing costs, you might take a little bit of loss in the production of the book, but once this book is done, you can sell it forever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can always throw another cover on it and sell it, as a second print, as a third print when you're at a con, when you're, on eBay or your storefront, or however you're going to handle your your marketability, future campaigns. But yeah, if you take a little bit of a loss, I understand the economy's rough and all that, but once you get it done, it's done. And take a little bit of a hit, sell some art.
And we both knew that going in, actually. Like, the economy, like we realistically came out like a year or two ago because the economy was actually a little better and things weren't as, like, especially 2 years ago. But we both knew that we were going to take a little bit of a hit, but we didn't care. And plus, like you said, price ourselves right, though. And like with the artwork, like even with Absolute, I had artwork at 1. It was like original art from like a hand sketch. It was a little more expensive on 2. Plus, I had the other books. And now this one, I think it's like maybe $5 or $10 more for a sketch. but it's not much more either way. So, I mean, we're still giving you a great deal because, like, Inkspots and I can go on the auctions, and for just a 6x9 illustration, we could easily fetch what we're asking for getting the book and the supplemental and the art. So, you know, we think we're pricing this out. Well, we want some affordable artwork that people can get on the campaign.
And we want, if you're getting art, you should have the books. You just should have
you should have books.
Yeah.
You should have the books with everything you back. You should get the books. I mean, aside from that hat, obviously, it's an exception. But with every, like, physical media of the property, you should get the book, no matter what. It's just a no-brainer to us.
Yep. And then, of course, we finally got our Irene cover, which she just made it very cool, man. And
so good.
Like, just all these little creatures, like, that she came up with, and
hey, Billy, you have the link.
And then Billy Bacsko, it showed up right on time. He's gonna be the color. He's gonna be coloring this of Goblin Girl and Charlie's London fame. I worked with Billy Bacsko. I have a little story. I was on the scene, and I was kind of like, I got cash grab. I was kind of like the only one in my little realm of the painted style. And then all of a sudden, these little suckers start creeping in. We got these little Billy Baskos coming in, and all these other guys start to come out with the painted style. And I was definitely getting a little jealous. But then what happened is, I ran behind on Charlie's London, and I'm like, I really got to get this done by deadline, and I got to find someone that has a similar style to me. And the only one that I really saw that really kind of messed with me was Billy Bacsko. And so I reached out to him, and then we became friends, and then the rest is history. He got on Goblin Girl with Dan Plegel, and he's just making brilliant art. He's doing game art, and so I'm really glad that I got to work with him on Charlie's London, and that we became friends. So.
Billy's a good dude.
So
Billy's awesome, man.
Yeah.
You start out jealous of somebody, mad at them, and they can end up being good friends. In fact, usually your best friends end up start out like that way a lot of times. So, at least in my life. So we got this rainy draws cover that Billy Bacsko is gonna color, and it's gonna look awesome.
Billy's coloring.
And then we come to Boob Dan Art.
Oh,
Plegel.
So good, dude.
This is one of my favorite characters. I kind of came up with the idea of her, and then Jason tweaked her and made her even 100 times radder than what I kind of thought it was going to look like.
I just took your inspiration and do a little more inspiration on top. It's a collaboration.
And then he shot just one picture over to Dan, and Dan came up with it's exactly what we wanted. He
on his second try.
The first one we liked a lot, and he's like, he thought it looked too similar because he did the Voodoo Priestess, and he thought it looked too similar to what Hocky did, and so he's like, nah, and I'm like, no, we like it, and then he came up with this, and it was even better, and we're like, okay, yeah, we'll go with that.
We're still paying him for that one though, and still going to use it for something. So.
Yeah, we're going to use that one for something too. But this one's kind of cool. She's the Baba Gaga, and she's the headless witch. And then Jason said, why not? She lost a leg in battle. Why not have her have a prosthetic? And her prosthetic leg is her magic wand. And then that just sounded like a good idea to me, like a crazy good idea. So, and then her whole story is she's the gatekeeper to the realm that Frog G must enter to slay the god. So he has to get past her first, and her thing is for centuries and centuries she's been killing everyone that tries to get through that gate, but she collects their heads, and she likes fashion, but not clothes. She likes to try on if she feels like wearing a different heads a certain days, she just wears that head. So these are all the heads of her conquered foes that she tries on, depending on how she feels that day.
Yeah. It's a great piece. I really do love this piece, but Plegel captured everything that we ever want. We were we want Dan Plegel. We're we didn't want you to try to draw like me or you do anything else. We want full Dan Plegel, and man, did he deliver! And this was going to be the back cover. We made it a cover. Screw it, too good.
I would say that if you're an artist out there, you get if you get contracted to do something, that's one thing you should always think about is you were contracted to make that image because they like how you draw.
Right.
So don't try to draw like the people on the book. Do it in your unique style, and because that's what they want. That's really what they want from you. So.
I've been hit up and I've been asked, "Hey, can you do it in this style?" I'm
Me
like,
too. Yeah.
I'm like,
it's like no.
It's like, no,
can do it in my style.
Don't you like what I do? It's like, you're hiring me. People usually want like my ridiculousness. So, yeah,
right. Well,
yeah.
like one of the recently, I had a great conversation with Dan after in the '80s made stream, and I was saying like, man, I love your stuff, but there's a time and a place for the triple F tits, and I just love it if you could dial it down. And he goes, oh yeah, I can dial it down, and he just started throwing down drawings, and it's number one, how fast he is for what he can produce is just amazing. And he was throwing down drawings, and I'm a huge, anybody that listens to my channel or has heard me talk, I'm a student of the past, man. I love old film, old radio, old books. Everybody talks about 90s comics around here. F that, man. I'm about 60s, 50s, and 40s comics. I love the old school stuff. And he's hitting tones on some of his stuff that just makes me like, oh, I'm freaking out because he gets lighting, he gets shading, he gets black and white grayscale. Some of it's the stuff that Dan's got just sitting around on his desk. It's like straight off of an Eerie magazine from 1968. It's really insane how good he encompasses that style and how much he understands it.
Sometimes goes solo.
But at the same time, man, I'm not going to argue if he wants to draw big tits on something.
All the covers will be available until they sell. So they'll be on there.
Yeah, and like I could have told him like, hey, dude, this is all ages. Maybe hold down on the thing. I didn't want to. I'm like, I want Dan Plegel. And the way I see it, also Dolly Parton, she's got big boobs. Elvira's got big boobs. Like they're not like that far out there as to where like a 10, 13-year-old couldn't see them. So or listen to their music or something. So I was like, I don't care. I want your style. I want what you do because what you do is what you do best, man. And like you said, the lighting, dude, his grasp and concept of it's. He's bar none one of the best in my opinion.
And we told him we want black and white. We want you to do the tones. That's because we.
Oh yeah, I don't want to. I don't ever want to see cut. I don't want to see color touch that. That's
what's up, Sumo? Yeah, no, we didn't want it.
This was meant to be like that.
It looks too pretty. It's just beautiful. That doesn't need color.
Yeah,
and that's the thing, man. Sometimes you look at a piece and you're like, that could use some color. But this one is that's when you know somebody understands the lighting and they understand shadow.
Well, we've seen all the Goblin Girl pages before Billy colors them, and we were like, they look really good in black and white. So it's like we want that. We want your tone to work. Man.
Well, I even have his Lady Ragnarok book from the Kickstarter campaign, and man, like the subject matter is not my forte, but the illustrations, the quality of his work. Oh, it's gorgeous, man. Like I really wish people would just pay more attention to Plegel because he's very underrated. One of the most underrated people in CG, in my opinion, as far as artists go. So, but that's
stop it. We're gonna have to pay him more next.
I already paid him. It's fine.
But we're gonna have to pay him more if he.
It's Plegel. You know him. It's Plegel.
That's the thing. Hey, Sumo, good to see you.
Yeah, Sumo that Dongo Solo in the chat.
That's the thing though. You can't go to 2 or 3 different shows without finding somebody that's just amazingly talented, and you keep on going like, why? How are they not bigger than they are? That's the coolest thing about this is everywhere you go, you can find great artists. And everybody's got their own style, like Inks was saying earlier, and that's the best part. It's Baskin Robbins, man. Only you're not limited to 32 flavors.
I think I said this, and I think it's true. It's like this independent comic scene that we all just kind of wandered into. I think this is the most concentrated, like this much talent has ever been in one place, like in a long, long time. Like if you're just part of the group, you just meet talented people like every day. Like there's so much out there. So I really love that about the kind of the space that we're in right now. It's like everyone's kind of coming together and you're getting to see all these great artists that you probably never would have got to see. Like the independent comic scene is so rad because you wouldn't probably never seen any of these guys in the mainstream. You wouldn't, but now we get to see like they do their own books and they're successful. And look at this latest, like this whole rush of comics that just came out have all been really successful. Everybody's funding. I just find that amazing. I love it.
Yeah, this is really cool, dude. It's a great scene to be in. It really is.
Oh, for sure. I mean, who would have thought 4 years ago that a guy like Professor Murph could just come out of nowhere and make like $70K?
Oh yeah.
Dude, it's fantastic to see. You can't beat it, man. You guys, you're over 12. You're over 12K.
Dude,
and
it's amazing.
Book after book, week after week, other people are launching, and you've got Matty Fowler. He's on his third book this year.
That's a guy that has been trying for a long time too, and he finally is getting out there, and that's great because with him, when I first started out, I was going through a horrible time in my life. I was not making any money. That dude literally paid my rent and kept the power on with the work that he was hiring me for. Some of it that he's never put out, So he was a great supporter of Comicsgate artists, and so yeah, I give him props. Yeah. I'm so glad that he's doing good now.
No, and Fowler, I love Fowler. I think Fowler's makes some choices I disagree with, but man, that's everybody. Everybody makes choices I disagree with.
Right.
So I'm the kind of the malcontent here. So, but that's what I love about this is here's the thing. Like Maddie and I had a disagreement a couple months back, and we're cool. We're brothers. We love each other. I backed Prospectors. I hope it does beyond his wildest dreams, and that's the best part is I want to see everybody succeed because there's so much talent here. And every time you turn around, another book is launching and another book's doing well. And you can't beat it, man. Where else can you get this vibe? Where else? Show me an indie comics where you can get this vibe that everybody wants to see everybody succeed and they're helping.
Yeah, nowhere. That's not going to happen.
From what I hear in regular comic scene, everybody's kind of backstabbing each other.
Yeah,
and stuff.
They're out for blood.
It's completely different. So here we just have some of the sketches. These are some panels from the page that Aldous backed. That's awesome. And then these are some of the preliminary, when Jason was figuring out the characters, which this was, I think, the first time he drew Sarnunos. And I really like his interpretation of it. We did a cool color piece of that. This is something that I think is really unique to our campaign. If in the Big Daddy tier, that's kind of like your subscription tier. You get all the books. You get a full-size drawing by Jason. You get the supplemental. You get you get pretty much everything.
You get everything.
Anything we add to the campaign you get. But the cool thing that I'm doing for the Big Daddy tier is I'm doing Frog G busts in acrylic paint on 9x12 canvas panels. And I'm going to do those live on stream, and they will be assigned in and then be numbered according to which order you back them in. And so after this campaign, I'm not ever going to do another acrylic Frog G head bust at all. So this is the only time I'm going to do them, and they'll be signed and numbered, and you'll have a video where you can watch me create it live on stream. So I thought that's pretty unique. And plus you get everything else with it too. So.
Yeah. Well, you don't get a 6x9 sketch from me. You get an 8x12 piece or 9x12 piece from me.
Yeah.
So you get a upgrade there. You don't get the panel from the supplemental, but you get a full-on painting from ink. So there's upgrades, so to speak.
And you get the new beanie.
New beanie that we just added, which
anything everyone can now back.
So. Everyone can now back that, and you would get it once the campaign fills, and then we get our monies and we order them. You'll get it right away. So hopefully by November, December, you'll be getting your beanies. Hopefully, so it should be in here for wintertime. So yeah, back it.
And then here's a couple of the pages. So those are 2 pages we didn't put in the color, but you can get these original pages. There's the reveal, and this is him just. Coming up to the house after he pulls up, so you can't.
Yeah, that's probably why you thought it was the bathroom. That's whenever he's got his hands on the steering wheel, and then you see him splashing in the puddle because he's stepping out of his car, and he's walking up to the house and stuff like that. So.
Now, for my money, if I was going to get a page, this would be the page I would get. I love the yellow Doom Buggy
the Doom Buggy thing page.
Yeah,
you like that
one? That's my favorite page.
Sumo had liked the newest one I did, actually. He really liked that one. Dude, I would pick the Voodoo Priestess. I really love that page.
Yeah, the 2-page spread is rad. And then we got... and so this is what the cover looked like before I added anything to it. So Jason had this. This was going to be the wallpaper. And then I did my thing. And you can still get this. I like this a lot because I think this is a cool piece because it's the first cover to a book that we're planning on doing for a very long time, unless we absolutely fail. But I don't see that happening. We're succeeding. Yeah. So this is going to be the first cover to the first book ever. So I think it's going to be a definitely great piece. If someone buys it and no one buys it, it's going to be a great piece for us to hang up on the wall and say, "Hey, this is where it all started."
Well, I'm just curious. Has Tinderhot.xyz back yet?
They better have. They've been chatting enough up
Listen,
in here.
We've given you so much free promotion, Tinderhot. You can at least run over, grab yourself Froggy, Voodoo Gods, and Magic.
At least a beanie. I mean, that's the
get a beanie. Represent, yo. And so this is the all foil trading card art.
Come on, let's get him.
That you can buy this, and then if you didn't sign up for the mailing list, this tier that we have up with this original art is the only other place you can get that foil card if you didn't sign up for the mailing list. So that'll be the only chance you get to get it if you didn't sign up. If you did sign up and you have the links in your email, you're going to want to use those because you get this card and then you get all kinds of discounts. So there's the full-size art.
Yeah, this was fun. I do have to put in after McFarlane though. I forgot to put that in there. But yeah, it's in the thing. It's protected. It's well protected. Yeah, so this was a lot of fun to do. I like what Ink did. If you look at the colored version with all the water that he put up in here and the eye and stuff, I mean, really killed it. Did a great job. The colored version's in the updates.
Then we got this tooth. This is one of the first 2-page spreads that are in the book, and it's just her blasting him with the power of her wand there, and just like I like what he did with the skulls and the eyeballs with the teeth in them. Very cool.
Yeah, I was like, these eyeballs got teeth in them. I knew Ink liked skulls, so I'm like, well, and also I kind of wanted the beam of energy or whatever she's shooting to have some kind of character to it, or like if it was black and white, you would know she's shooting something not good.
Yeah, I'm working on this right now. I might put some phantoms, like smoke phantoms, or like some. I wanted to put some snakes. I don't know if they fit yet. I might try one more time with the snakes, but yeah, I'm gonna do something real cool with this on the double-page spread. I love the way Frog G looks right here. Like you don't see very many profiles of him, and I just like I can feel like. That is hitting him hard. I mean, it just and like how his beard, like rolls around.
Sense of movement. And so you can always, back again. Use the secret links and back again. You can always do that.
Yeah, get an extra one. Meet us at a con somewhere. We'll sign it up for you. We'll draw a sketch in it.
Yeah,
something. And these are the beanies. We got to sell 20 of these to break even with what they cost us. So we got them all up. And we're gonna sell as many as sell, and then that's it. So we do have to order a minimum order. So hopefully we sell enough of them. But they're gonna be real cool. I think it's gonna be a great memento to have, and I'm gonna wear mine all the time. I'm gonna wear mine. So, yeah. And now this is gonna be in the next stretch goal. You're gonna get the sticker of the Chibi Frog, which the ladies love Jason's Chibi.
They love my Chibi.
They love Jason's.
They love that little guy. Book's all ages, everybody. Book is all ages. Pedro, you have the link.
And so we've already unlocked the first stretch goal, and the second stretch goal. What that means is you get 4 full color trading cards and 1 6 AM sticker, even if you've only just purchased the book. So you're and you get a Death Metal Hero card too, which he's finishing up, and then I'm gonna color that up too. So these are the first. So you get this SLEBY Robertson card, which is amazing, by Irene's colors. What's his name?
Ivan Pineda.
Ivan Pineda. So he did a great job on this, and you can really tell his color palette is what's going on over there in Fiendish. So that card looks really great. This is all unlocked. You get this great 6 AM sticker, which is an institution. If you have a campaign, you have to have a 6 AM sticker, and now we're having one made with Frog G in it.
We're officially CG now. We're officially comic skaters.
So this is the hockey card everybody gets, which came out really nice. I put the little monsters in the smoke to kind of do my little thing, but Hocky really knocked it out of the park on this.
Hocky did a great job on this. He's improving with everything he draws. Like Ink said, this is like one of the best things we've seen him do, and he's just the next thing he does is going to be probably the best thing that he does, because Hocky just improves everything he does.
And then we have another Dan Plegel. This was a funny thing. Want to tell him what happened with this?
Yeah, we were doing the Frog G live art auction to raise money to help pay for the artists that we're actually drawing stuff on the campaign for. Because we wanted to have people paid ahead of time, just so we got that out of the way. And Dan Plegel popped in, saw him in the chat. We're like, "You want to come in, dude?" He came in, and he was drawing. I'm like, "Well, what are you drawing, dude?" He's like, "I'm drawing something for the auction." We're like, "All right, I guess." Right there, he just started drawing it, and then at the end we were like, "All right, Dan, let's get your piece up there." So I don't even know, it was maybe an hour, but yeah, if that. And we sold it live on the auction. Someone won this, so they still, somebody already owns this piece, so it was just great. Like it was a fun little thing that just was so good. We were like, "Hey, this needs to be on the campaign." Yo, what's going on?
You're making me wear pants, man. Not cool.
Hey, Pedro!
Hey.
We have the trailer maker himself, the animator, Pedro.
Yeah, that's perfect timing. Yeah, well, we're going to play that next. And so
look at that.
I had this is the first Dan Plegel piece I've ever colored. And this was kind of hard for me because when you see what Billy does with Plegel, it's like, that's a high bar to reach because... And so, luckily, I think I did all right on it, and it's going to be a great little card because Dan, I love the drawing. It just turned out great. So, thank you, Dan Plegel. And let's go back up. Actually, I need to share another screen to play the trailer, I think.
Yeah, the Dan Plegel is in the list of artists.
Oh, you got it.
Question my manhood. Shit, like, dude, that's too good.
Yeah, I have it as an overlay, man.
Oh.
So, Pedro, you want to tell everybody kind of what you were thinking, like when you first did the Frog G trailer for us?
When I did the Frog G trailer, I was thinking Ralph Bakshi 1990s Mighty Mouse. It's just like the character lends itself to be animated like that. So I try to have as much fun as possible within the time allotted and keeping true to the character design. And I don't know, it was a very fun project, man. Thank you for the opportunity.
You're welcome. And without further ado, here you go.
Happy.
We've all read the story. The brave hero conquers the diabolical villain and rescues the damsel in distress. But this is real life, and in real life,
stories don't always have happy endings. Frog G, the story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess sent on a mission to kill a god by death itself. Now our hero must roam the underworld to regain his humanity and win back the woman he loves.
Yeah!
So cool.
Yeah, dude. That guitar riff is right up my alley.
Yeah, and with Luke doing those great... that's the thing, I really wanted a narration over top of it, all this, is like, if you're listening to these streams and you're not watching and you just hear music playing, you're like, okay, I don't really, grasp everything.
Know what's happening,
yeah, so that's why I really wanted a voiceover, and Luke just killed it. He did a great job.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I mean, Pedro cut us a screaming deal on it, and it was probably the most expensive thing that we paid money for, but it was like a million times worth it. And I think like if you're doing a campaign, do something unique with your trailer like that. I hit Pedro up, man. He'll do you nice.
I need to buy spam. Do it.
No, I'm right there with you, Jason. One of the things, I mean, with my channel especially, and what I love old radio. And one of the things that I realized, it took me a long time to realize it, and I was constantly driving and commuting and for work and driving from client to client, and I'm listening to YouTube, but obviously I'm driving, so I'm not looking at it. And it's one of those things where, like, man, this is a perfect application for old radio. What does old radio do that so many trailers don't do, that so many videos don't do? They appeal to just the auditory. The visuals there as a secondary.
Right.
And if you start understanding that, and you understand what tones you have to hit and what kind of a voice you're looking for when you're doing something, and how inflection works, and how you need to speak in order to keep somebody's attention. Whatever your political alignment is, I encourage you, if you're looking to cut a video, listen to Rush Limbaugh. He understood how to use his voice to captivate you. And that's why he was so successful. And it doesn't matter if you agree with him or not, because he was successful. So he did something right. Listen to an hour and don't focus on what he's saying. So focus on how he's saying it.
Right.
And if you listen to his inflection and his choice, that's what you're looking for in a trailer. Because that's infectious. If you can catch those edges, if you can catch those tone changes. And if you're doing that right, or don't listen to Rush, listen to old radio where it was a hit, especially in the late.
There's so many examples, man. Like Mancow, Opie and Anthony. Like those, like legendary like radio jockeys. It's just they captivate you. So voice is super important. Super important. Like I think we discussed like, hey, maybe we shouldn't put any like voiceover. Like, no, dude, it's needed. It's needed, and we need a great voice.
Yeah, and Luke really knows how to capture. He captures it really well.
Yeah, Luke is very versatile. Like, I will recommend that boy until the end of my days. Like, I've done 3 trailers with him doing the voiceover, and dude,
he's killing it
different every time. So,
what's going on, Billy? Good to see you.
What up?
What is your name?
Bacsko?
What is your name?
His new little avatar.
His avatar. What is your name? Goblin Girl, Rock and Roll Ninja.
He's shilling projects.
Shill it, man.
Yeah, very cool.
Well, so when I do this, because like you can't on the sides of my screen when I'm like normal full screen, it already has my shit right there.
Very green.
It didn't need to be in 2 places.
True.
Yeah, well, it's a closeout for Frog G. I gotta get in my.
You look spiffy, man. Nice.
Yeah, it's spiffy.
It's good seeing you, man. It's been a few days.
It's been 8 days. Oh, now I'm super green.
There you go, super green.
Super green. Super green.
Not wearing glasses. I got my contacts in.
And where were you at? You were at a gaming convention?
Oh, I was at Lightbox Expo 2022, which is just kind of a artists convention. I mean, they had everybody. They had movie, TV, comic books, video games. I mean, there was people there from everybody from Disney to Marvel and DC to IDW to and then it was like one room that was like businesses. And like people that sold like software and tools, like Rebel 5 was there actually giving out Rebel 5 for $10 for Pro.
$10.
I was like, what the fuck?
Did you get it?
Yeah,
of course you did.
Rebel
is amazing.
So they had like one room with like companies, and then like a second showroom floor with like just artists, and then a third like building that was like where they were like giving like talks and like an expo, like talks and shit like that. So it was cool. I had a good time. I was gone for 8 days. I'm really glad to be back. Super stoked because I was like sitting there like watching you guys post everything. I was like, oh shit, the cover's in. I gotta get home. I gotta color Dan's secret project. I gotta get on Frog G. Like no wait time. Like bam. Like I just got back like 3 hours ago. But all right.
Oh wow, dude. Well, thank you for popping in. Man. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
We're just going over the campaign a little bit for the end of our first 30 to show people kind of like what we got going on, man.
We got the new beanies for the second 30 as our little featured there, a little new.
I saw that card that Ink Spots colored of Dan's. I was like, fuck.
Did you like that? I mean, yes. I was trying to it's like I gotta at least do as good as Billy Bacsko.
Oh,
I have to.
That shit was tight, dude. I was like, oh damn.
I love this romance, love hate thing you guys have on each other. That's nice to see.
No, it's like we're like Ken and Ryu and shit. Like it's like
yeah, exactly.
Arguably, I'm like, well, I mean, they're like, I don't know. One's got Dragon Punch, but this other dude's got a Flame Kick and shit. Like, who knows?
Yeah, it's all. I love you, fucker.
What you gotta do, so Moromi, is do it at paint at 100 DPI. And then they have what do they call it? Nanopixel.
No, he's just saying that the ultimate zoom is heavy on his, it's doing so much that his potato PC can't.
I mean, but how far do you need to zoom in though? It's even, I have kind of an older computer, but it's a beast and I have to use a lot of CPU power. It's heavy for mine, but I do everything in Rebel at 100 DPI, so kind of low, and then use the nanopixel technology they have to enlarge it. And so it records every stroke you've made, and then it will reproduce your image as if that stroke was in high res. And so you can output it to Photoshop at a way higher resolution. So that's really cool aspect of Rebel 5. So
absolutely, the AI shit is just amazing in what they're at. So
yeah,
come a long way in just a few years. It's gonna be wild where we're at in 5 to 10 from here. So
yeah,
crazy. Yeah,
we're gonna be competing with robots. So
I don't think so, man.
It's just another tool, man. It's just another tool.
Just don't use that tool to try to recreate a guy that died yesterday.
Yeah.
If anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, the day after Kim Jong-gi died, somebody decided, I'm going to train an AI to draw like Kim Jong-gi. It's like,
dude,
get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Shit. Fuck your life. Bing bong.
Well, Billy, it's great to see you, man. It's 2 a.m. I'm here in the Eastern time zone. So
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for coming on all this.
Absolutely. Guys, I can't say enough positive things about this campaign. I love this book. I love the campaign. I love everything you're doing. Keep it up. Thrilled to be a part of it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And kick ass, man. You guys are rocking it.
Thank you for coming on. Thanks for being a part of it.
Yeah, take care.
For sure, brother. I'm just honored. Fully honored. So take it easy, guys. Have a great night.
Yep. Later, man.
So we got 1 hour left before we roll over.
1 hour. Don't forget.
Don't do a mailing, please. Don't do a mailing.
I'm giving away the Spawn cover if there's a backer tonight. If not, it'll go to the next stream. So
yeah, if there are any backers from tonight, he's gonna pick the random winner to win that.
If there's only one backer, then I guess you're gonna know who gets it.
So we'll go over the tiers a little bit here. The first tiers, we have all the covers plus the supplemental. So you get Irene cover, our cover, Dan's cover, and you get that great supplemental that comes with it. And you get, this is the best deal, I think, on everything, because you get $5 off if you back this.
Yep. And you save on shipping, too, then combining everything, yeah.
If you have the secret tier, you get $15 off, so you get the supplemental for free.
Yep.
We just added the beanies, and these are really cool. They're going to be embroidered, so that logo won't come off there.
Did you post an update about the beanies?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yep. You can get just the cover, and you can get add-ons if you want at checkout.
Wait. What cover, Sumo? What do you mean? What cover?
There's several, right?
Well, you get our regular. You get the me and Ink Spots cover. You get the Dan Plegel cover. You get the Irene Strakowski cover, and then you also get the supplemental with Matt Bahr and Matt Yackey on the cover.
That's everything.
That's all 4 books. You get all 4 books.
You will not miss out on any cover.
Right.
Maybe that's
just
some
get all of
murderous
them.
roll.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah, and then you save. Now, if you have the secret perk link, you save $15 on that tier, so you're pretty much getting the supplemental for free.
Did Chris Stanley just back? Does he get a comic book? Ba-boom, bam, 190, bing bong.
Bing bong.
Bing bang. Well,
I'm sorry. That's my.
you just watch In and Out or something.
That's a new thing.
Like while I was gone, the people that I was with, whenever somebody would say yes to something rather than say yes, they'd be like, "Bing bong!" Like, "Hey, you got
Show
that in the
your
back? Bing, bang."
show your cover
Bing,
again.
bong.
Sumo wants to know what the giveaway is.
The giveaway is
Whoever backs tonight, one random
I'll take it out of the
person
bag.
gets his sketch cover.
Take it out of the bag. Do it.
That's what we do it here, baby.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
You get this Spawn sketch cover
Oh, shit.
of the Violator.
Yeah.
Violet. Oh, is that name?
Is that wait? So was that
That
actually?
is gonna get you
so
canceled.
that's a sketch cover of actual Spawn #1, not like #1, but it's actually like came after issue 150 or whatever. That's the interior is actually Spawn #1, right?
Oh yeah, the interior to this is Spawn #1 because
Okay.
it's a reprint, obviously.
I just
but-
wasn't sure how many Spawn 1s there were.
No, yeah, there's
You know
only
what I
one
mean?
Spawn #1, so this is
Okay,
the Spawn #1 sketch cover, and it's the Violator. So this one is going to be going to a random backer of tonight. So if he's the only one who backed, then he's definitely going to get it. But otherwise, it'll be a mystery as to who gets it until you actually open your package.
So Tinder
Right.
Hot XYZ.
You have
what's
a
your,
chance.
What's your backer number?
You have a chance. You have a chance. Back any
Wait,
tiers.
there's.
Oh, we did
How
have
does-
a backer.
How does
We did
Dan
have a
always like
backer.
able to get in second best adult? It's like he's got that
Yeah,
shit.
dude.
I think he's.
He's got it locked down.
Yeah,
He's got
The
it.
thing is, dude, I almost blocked him.
Oh,
I
someone
thought that-
bought the beanie. Another
Nice.
beanie
That's-
backer.
Yeah, you get entered
There you
in
go.
to win that cover. So yeah,
There you go.
yeah, that's a good way to do it. If you already backed, but you haven't gotten the beanie yet, back to that beanie, and you get drawn into win that cover.
And
so
if you
dude.
back the beanie independently of the book, so like if you just back the beanie, they will be shipped out before as soon as the campaign ends. We're getting them embroidered, and then we'll be sending them out as soon as we get them. But if you back it as an add-on, it'll come with your book, so it won't be until October because you don't get charged the shipping for it if you add it to your book. So
That's hot.
yeah, that's hot.
That's hot.
That's hot, yo.
Yeah.
Then you can get just a standard book cover. Or you can get your Dan Plegel variant. Dan Plegel, Big Booby Dan. Great stuff. The Irene cover, which you saw earlier. And then we have a one-click option for you where you can just do one click, get the standard cover and the supplemental for $40.
It's a little easier.
This is a great deal. 6 people have already got this, which is really cool. For $80, you get a Frog G sketch, and then you get the book and the supplemental for $80, which is a really great deal. For $80, you get a panel out of the supplemental that I penciled, and the book and the supplemental. So you get an original panel that'll appear in the supplemental before Jason inks it, and the book and the supplemental. Someone grabbed this today, which is very cool. It's the 5-book retail, so you get 5 books for the price of 4. You only get 1 set of stretch goals, though, with that.
Okay,
We have the-
Caroline in the chat. Welcome. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, what's up? And then we have the all foil trading card for $200, and of course that comes with the card. It comes with the original art for the card. It comes with the standard cover and the supplemental. So you get a bunch of stuff in that pack if you buy the original art. You can get original interior page, and it's first come, first serve. You get to pick out which one you want. And then, of course, you get the book and the supplemental with that as well.
So there's no guarantee now that Chris Stanley will get the sketch cover because So far, one of the two. All right, that's good.
Then we have the. I don't know what's available now. Let's refresh.
People have been back in the beanies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm refreshing.
I can't wear beanies down here because my head will melt.
Oh wait, we're at
That
11.2.
awesome.
So you may want to check that Shelby tier.
Yeah, I think that. I wonder if that sold. No, that's still up. Someone got the.
Hey, I don't know, but they backed. So.
They got. Oh, they bought the foil trading card art.
Oh, hey!
Nice.
That's the one we're just. That one's gone, everybody.
Yeah. Oh, I'm kind of sad to see it go, dude. I really like that piece. Well, thank you, Hale. You bow to you.
Yeah, you got the books, the trading card, and the original art. So you can have a lot of stuff.
And they could win the sketch cover.
Yep, and he might win the stretch cover. Maybe we'll do something cool like a dice roll again or something for that. Do you have a dice?
No. I don't have any with me, but
yeah, okay.
I guess we could.
Are we gonna just do a random number generator? Pop it up.
Well, I mean, like I said, they're not going to know who got it. So.
Oh, okay, I got you. You're just.
Hey, I'm not telling them. Secret, man.
This week.
When they open it.
This we just added. So this is the SLEBY Robertson trading card art, which is really badass.
So
Shelby
good.
destroyed it. It comes with his original art, the beanie, the supplemental, and the standard cover. So that's for $250, and that's a pretty good pack. You can get everything. Like if you want the book, supplemental, get the beanie, and a piece of original art. That's a pretty good pack right there. There's only one of those. We got the one double page spread up here with the money shot of the Voodoo Priestess with her wand knocking Frog G for a loop. Of course, that comes with the book and the supplemental as well. Whoa, go back. I tried to back my own tier.
Yeah. This is why I don't stay signed in, dude.
Yeah. That's a hint to jerking off, but hey, dude, do what you gotta do.
And then we, of course, have the Big Daddy tier where you get, it's a subscription. You get everything. You get an acrylic painting. You get a full-size Jason Bacsko illustration. You get all the books. You get the beanie. You get anything else we add, plus the stretch goals. Right now, the stretch goals are 4 trading cards and a sticker. And then when we get to the next one, we're adding 2 stickers and a window cling. So, a lot of fun stuff. We have the Irene cover that's still up for sale. You get the books, both books with that as well. The Dan Plegel, same thing. And our original Jason Bacsko artwork, same thing with that. Original cover to Frog G. So,
Jesus Christ, how many times we got a ban? Sorry, never mind. I've blocked him 3 times already.
Yeah, I know. This is ridiculous.
I know. I mean, I'm serious, Mr. Pornbot. Go back to book, buddy.
I thought it was just a Comicscape thingy that this person was trolling, but I've actually seen this best adult dating site on other live streams that have nothing to do, like video game shit. Like all of a sudden they'll be like, "Oh shit, fucking
dude, I've seen
XYZ best adult." I mean, they must just have a team of people in a room somewhere scanning fucking YouTube.
I don't know,
live
dude. Yeah,
streams.
I've seen him on Heels vs. Babyface, Friday Night Tights. Like I've seen him everywhere, dude. It's crazy.
So what I like is that we went farther than what Backer Kit told us we were going to do. So
nice,
nice.
It's the power of the backers. It's the power of the fans.
You've beaten the graph. I told you, y'all.
Told us.
Second best dating site, friends.
Damn. So, dude, we've got the number 1 and number 2 best adult dating sites right here in our chat. Like,
dude,
not
this
like the
is special.
not like the 43rd, not the
we're good.
302nd. Like, we got number 1 and 2.
I'm telling you, you guys are not gonna want to miss Dan Plegel's Squish Room. You want to go there, see what he's got going on in there.
That's right.
I'm not gonna tell you what's going on in there, but you want to go check it out. There's some cool stuff going on in there. I saw 80s Made bought one of you guys one of the mugs. Looked great. Have you seen any of them yet? Yeah, he bought a mug. It looks really good.
I want to pick up the mug. And you know what? Everybody, don't forget also, there's Goblin Girl. Goblin Girl. Yeah, Mr. Dan Plegel's in the chat. And Billy Bacsko, the colorist extraordinaire, working on this project.
Now that I'm back home, yeah.
Yeah, and not only that, you got Matt Bahr too. So it's a win-win. Win-win-win. 3 wins.
Win.
So, we appreciate you checking out Frog G and backing Frog G, but you know what? Go show Goblin Girl a little love.
You can get a super rad shirt with Goblin Girl on it with that image right there on it.
I think if you go to the top and click on where it says updates, I think he put an update with a picture of the shirt.
Is this updates right here?
Yep.
Updates.
Yeah, look at that beautiful artwork.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was going to show. I didn't know. I actually hadn't seen the update yet. I didn't know that.
Adam says he only reads Goblin Girl for the articles.
I don't blame him.
Like a man of the world.
I can't wait to get this shirt, dude, because I ordered the Goblin's chest, so I can't wait to get this shirt.
You gonna wear that to work?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. Of course I'm gonna wear it to work.
So
that will camouflage your man boobs with no problem, like.
So I hope Dan's listening in chat, because so I was at the Lightbox Expo, right? And I'm like walking the show floor, and I'm like meeting people and shit like that. And I get to the aisle where a lot of the comic people are, and I'm like walking through, and a lot of it's like illustrators, And then when I got to especially the comic book ones, like it was like the line artist or the writer was there, and I'm walking by and I see this guy talking about he's just like, oh yeah, I'm the colorist on this, blah blah blah. I walk up to him, and I just start listening to like what he's talking about, and I introduce myself, and we get to talking, and he starts showing off his work, but he's not really talking about his work. He's like, oh look, I got to work with this line artist, and I got to work with this line artist, and I got to work. He's like, what do you got going on? And I show him Dan's shit, and motherfucker just shut the fuck up. I was like, yeah,
that's what I call an art slap.
I'm working on this little indie book, Goblin Girl. Like, here's some of the stuff that we're working on. He's like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Threw it down, man.
I took Dan's titties and just slapped them down on his.
The ultimate flex.
I'm like, if we're not going to talk about our own work and we're going to talk about like the coattails that we're like dragging on, all right. I mean, I could do that too, bro.
Yeah. That's a game we can play.
I recommend getting the Goblin's chest. You get
Bing bang,
bing bang. I just think of In and Out, dude. Anytime I hear that, bing bang, bang, bang. Yeah, everyone go back, Goblin Girl.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Oh, let me get you back in there.
Ooh, yeah.
Why can't I do that? Why can't I do that?
Yeah, we're on our last hour before we flip over.
Flip over? What are you talking about?
To our next 30.
What do you mean next 30?
What do you doing?
What do you mean?
This is it. This is the closeout stream, man. It said, sorry, we're closed. Closeout stream. What are you trying to dupe the audience? I don't understand these little games you're playing here, Ink.
Not a closeout.
That's what it says. It says closeout stream. Right, chat? So you better back it now because we're ending it.
This
my
guy.
God.
This guy.
This guy over here.
We're not ending this stream, this thing till we sell 20 beanies, man. So.
Holy shit.
All right, you heard Ink Spots. The second we sell, you better keep that beanie count at 19 because we're going to end this one soon.
Yeah. Ooh.
We got to make that money back, yo.
We haven't spent it yet. All right, we got 40 minutes. In 10 minutes, I'll end it. I'll end the campaign. Yeah. I'm gonna make you a little minimal and do this. There we go. There you go, Pedro. Hammer it away. Yeah, we'd like to thank everybody for coming in and on our little closeout stream. My little channel, my tiny little slumlord channel. I am a slumlord. Welcome to the slums. Hold on, I'm not liking this. There we go, that's better. I am the Lord of Slums and on this channel. And we thank you. And thank you for backing. Thank you to the backers. So
thank you so much.
There's still time to be entered in the drawing to get this Spawn #1 sketch cover by me, the Violator, which I do believe I drew this on a time lapse. You can go back on my channel and look to see me draw this. It was a lot of fun. I really had a good time. And if you tune in to Kayla's stream on Death Curse Comics this Thursday at 9:30, I believe 9:30 Eastern, any backers there, and I'm going to give away this Spider-Man sketch cover. This, by the way, has the back part to it drawn too, but that's for Thursday. Wait, what are you saying? What are you saying? Yeah. I don't know if you can get away with that word, but I can't.
That algorithm's gonna get us.
Yeah, dude. I've been trying little things. I'm gonna start wearing uniforms.
What?
On streams just to see how far we can get.
Someone get him.
Yeah, get him.
Get him.
I hear crickets. Is that you, Pedro?
Dude, I live in the jungle, man.
You really do live in the jungle.
It just rained.
It was
they're
happy.
happy. Yeah, they're happy. It's like, this is weather. And there's like frogs.
4th best hand job, adult side. Jesus Christ.
We're almost at 13,000 now.
Is the 4th best this one? No.
What just sold? What just sold? Something sold, yo.
Something sold?
I'm not sure what, but something sold. Let's see what we sold here. Irene's cover is gone, guys.
All right.
I knew it was going, but it's gone.
Wait, somebody bought the line art?
Yeah,
someone bought the line art. Oh, wow. Hail, thank you
so much.
Thank you so much.
We are a little over 1,000 away from unlocking another stretch goal. That's crazy.
Wow,
very
that's awesome.
cool. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. That's amazing.
That's now 3 people. Or 2. I don't know who backed. 3 people that are entered in to win an extra piece of artwork. There you go.
Wow. Very cool.
Thank you so much. That's
you guys
awesome.
Whoever bought that's getting it like a pretty cool piece of artwork.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping it. I'm hoping they don't sell. Like I want them to sell, but I'm like, I kind of want to keep them.
That's kind of like you know, like you put it up there. It's like if it sells, that's awesome. But like if it doesn't sell, it's like it's still pretty cool. Like something to have. So
yeah, it is. The artist versus the businessman.
Woohoo! Almost to 13,000. Holy cow!
Look at that guy.
193. So it's either sumo. Awesome, it's sumo, Chris, or solo that gets the bonus. The bonus.
The bonus.
So yeah, so keep your eyes peeled. Thank you so much, Stango Solo. Hail.
Very
we appreciate
cool.
you,
Thank
sir.
You.
Thank you. Yeah. He's the supporter of the channel.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. He is. He's been on a couple of my things, and I appreciate that. You know. Sumo has 2. Sumo has quite a bit of my stuff. Figured it was.
I mean,
you don't know.
Comicsgate has been so good to us on this campaign.
Dude. It has. Well, we did.
For a hate group, you guys are really pretty not hatey.
I feel the hate. They show their hate with money and love.
I know. God damn you, fueling people's dreams.
How dare you? How dare you?
Thank you so much, Chris. We appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys want to tweet, get the word out. It's always awesome. We appreciate it.
And I know it's a little thing, but hey, tweet out the beanies. You know, people. I love beanies. It's getting cold. You know, these are going to ship out during the winter, so it's a good little thing. It's decently inexpensive. You just back that and support the project.
Yeah. I mean, we had a little like we were really trying to price these out and get them as low as possible, but they kind of scam you. Like you go in to do the beanie and they're like, yeah, they're just $4 a piece. But then like you put your logo on them and then they're like, yeah, they're $32 now. So it's like, A lot of them try to throw in extra prices. So we actually have 2 quotes on it. So we're gonna kind of look at them.
Or it'll be like, yeah, these are only 32 cents each. Minimum order 15,000.
15,000.
Adam Kimberbacker 142.
42.
That was a long time ago, Mr.
Yeah, but still, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't. That
does not make you eligible for
tonight.
Terribly sorry, Adam. Like maybe I'll be doing because I'm doing these but maybe I'll do like one sketch cover for like all the backers, and it'll just be random. So it could be you. You don't know. You know, I got plenty of sketch covers.
Yeah, we got a lot of secret stuff that we're giving out. We've picked random backer contributor numbers and stuff. So
yeah, and Inkspots has something else. He's going to be he's got other things.
I'm not sure how close we are to that. I'm going to turn my screen off.
Yeah, that's fine. You're not in Big End anymore. Let's see. I want to go to.
Will we ever get at 50K? Do we get the Inkspot's face reveal at 50K?
He's shown his face.
I've had old videos of me before.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you don't need 50K for that. I mean, it would be nice if you get to 50K. But
I mean, I think I've only seen your face once. Mostly, I just see your like hands with like a plate where there's like steak and mashed potatoes.
He looks like he sounds. So yeah.
And I'm not saying that it's you eating. It's like usually you flexing like, yo, what up, T-bone bitches? Like fucking New York steak.
Yeah.
There's actually a picture of him about to eat a steak up on Twitter.
I remember the first time I saw him, he was shaving his head.
So we have actually, like five. Oh, actually, no, it's only 4. So 1 of 4 people right now that could win that cover.
Yeah. 104.
1 of 4.
104. So one of you 4 are gonna win that. I gotta find out where you extend this campaign or close it. Either one.
Let me check.
Yeah, check that soon so that if that timer doesn't run out.
No, yeah, we're just gonna end it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
So Down Goes Solo did the Irene cover.
Yeah, he said so.
Yeah, it went through according to the
what?
According to the perks and donations, it did go through.
Oh, he was asking?
Yeah, he said it was acting weird.
Okay.
Yeah, it says it went through.
Hey, do you guys want me to since it went? I mean, because did you guys just put that up for sale tonight?
It's been up there a few days.
Okay.
Maybe like 3 days.
Okay. Do you guys want me to as like a bonus for Down Goes Solo for being such a great like supporter? You guys want me to send him like the full like 4K image like once it's colored as like so he can like put it on his phone or whatever, like he doesn't have to like pull a shit version off Twitter or something?
Yeah. Well, you don't need a 4K
fine with me.
But yeah.
All right, Down Goes Solo. When that cover is finished coloring, when you see me post it up onto Twitter here in the next like week or so, hit me up on DMs and I will send you a full resolution print ready master file for color version of that color cover as well.
Very cool. Thanks.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, thanks, Billy.
Thank you, Down Goes Solo.
Yeah, it's amazing. Backer Kit doesn't know what to think now, man. We're above the number, they said. Very cool.
Backer Kit, you ain't shit.
Breaking
nothing.
Chains like Django.
Yeah, exactly, Django.
Wow, that's very cool. That's like it's far blown our expectations of what tonight was going to be. Like we just wanted to hit the 12 before the end of the stream, so we did it like right before the stream started though. So that was very cool.
Yeah, man. Head of the curve.
Head of the curve.
It was at AOTC. Ahead of the curve. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we started today at like 11,400 or something. Yeah, 11,400, and now we're at 12,992. Holy
there you go.
Smokes.
Holy smokes.
Very cool.
Yeah, this was really great. This was awesome. glad we did it. I didn't know whose channel we could do it on or anything. That's why I was like, I'll just do it on mine. I didn't think we'd actually get very much backers in that time frame, maybe little ones, but yeah, this blew me away, man.
Hey, you guys are beloved, man. What are you talking about?
We are loved. We are the loved. We love you.
Beloved.
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 Yeah,
Beloved.
and I love too. I love you, Billy.
It takes a lot for me to make me not disgusting and appreciative, but I'm super. You guys rock, man! I can't believe it.
Shut up, man.
Cool. It's freaking cool, man.
Oh, man, I don't know. I'm gonna puke. No, stop it.
Stop being so nice. You sound like Hocky. You sound like Hocky.
Yeah, dude. Who do
Hocky's
you think
always
you are?
so
Hocky?
positive.
You think you're like a positive force of nature? You're not. You're Ink. That's Hocky's job.
I think.
No, guys, I'm so happy for you.
All right, refresh the campaign.
Dude, you know, I've been
refresh it.
Refresh it.
I've been a
days.
Latino cheerleader for you from day one. So yeah, guys, I'm stoked for you. Really, really cool.
Yep. Now it says 30 days.
Happy now? Are you happy now, Ink Spots? I didn't end it. I didn't close it down. You happy? No, I want more money. Whatever.
No, it's such a cool thing. I mean, if someone wants to back a beanie right now and put us over 13,000,
it's still awesome. You'll still be eligible. You'll still be eligible. Yeah. Once the stream ends, though, it's just those 4. So yeah. But, I'm sad to see this piece go, but I'm happy of who it's going to.
Yeah.
Sad to see the Irene piece go, but I'm very happy with who it's going to. So yeah.
Dude, normally collectors take best care of art than we.
Yeah,
do.
dude. Yeah.
So
they usually do, because I mean, I usually put it like I have the little portfolio bag over there, and it'll just stay in there almost, in a little sleeve or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I could also sell them at conventions and stuff. So
yeah, there's that. But
there is that. Yeah, so thank you everybody for coming by. Thank you everybody for backing. Hail the chat. Hail Comicsgate. Hail Indie Comics. Hail Ink Spots and Billy and Pedro for being here because no one else wanted. And all this.
And
Hocky. Hocky was here too. Hocky was here too. We can't forget about Hocky, who wouldn't be talking right now because there's too many people.
Hey, you guys are bullying Hockey. You gotta come.
We love Hockey.
Yeah, but if we didn't bully him, he'd be like, "What's wrong? You guys hate me?
That's wrong. You guys hate me. What did I do? What did I do?
What did I do wrong?" Don't forget to subscribe to everybody here. Follow them on Twitter. Links are in the descriptions below. I just got Pedro. I wanted to pull up Tropical Magics. I couldn't find it.
You lost it?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Adam.
The Indiegogo.
The beanies can't ship to Australia because it would cost us like $1 bazillion. So yeah.
I closed out the campaign. I have plans.
Okay, that's why I can't find it.
We're gonna do a second chance campaign, and we're focusing to do that in January, and on March we're coming up with the new.
Check this out, guys.
Kaijus.
What's that?
Make me big.
Hold on, give me a minute.
Boom, baby.
Bing bong.
You got a bing bong? What are we at? I can't see.
$13,020.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. So we got 5 people now, right?
Dude,
wow, we got a lot of backers tonight, man.
Yeah, dude. Awesome.
Oh shit.
How dare you, Billy? You just ruined the whole stream. Everybody's getting that's it. Everyone's getting refunded. We're done. We're done.
I guess we could do that if you we could do something where we can send that beanie to Hocky, maybe.
Yeah, I could send them to Hocky, but they wouldn't get it until the campaign is totally fulfilled. Almost.
Yeah, we'd have to send it with like a shipment.
Adam, Just you didn't put we just put U.S. right? We didn't put international.
Yeah, just U.S. No international.
Dude, I gotta come up. Now I'm feeling the pressure. I gotta come up with a Latino version of Bing Bong.
Well, here's the thing. If anything, we'll just send Hocky a few beanies, and he could just sell them.
Yeah.
Adam, yeah. Whenever we fulfill them, we're sending our Australian and New Zealand order to Hocky. We're gonna send in a few beanies there, so catch up with Hocky, and because Hocky will get us the money, but just catch up with Hocky, and he'll take care of everything, Adam. So it won't be for a while though, like next year.
So it's like 2 years in the Australian time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had quite a few backers go, so that's very great. It is so cool, man.
Oh, really cool.
We have a lot of people streaming too. Hey, there's Hocky. Yeah,
what's up, Hocky?
That is my job, he says.
You called it.
Job. You're getting a copy of the books and everything, Hocky.
And you're gonna get a beanie. You get your cards.
Your window cling that you're gonna get because we're only like 1,000 away. Less.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna happen now. That's crazy. We're almost hit another stretch goal. We haven't even got it listed yet. It's very cool.
Yeah. So so we have 5 backers, right? Ink.
Yeah,
I believe so. Let me get off.
Dude, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with the way the stream turned out. I was a little worried. I'm not, like I said, I'm a slumlord. I'm not one of the bigger channels, so I didn't know.
Jason, stop it.
No. That's what we are.
Actually, it's still only 4 because it was this another person that already bought something. Bought about another.
Then they have 2 chances.
Oh, then they actually have 3 chances.
The odds are in their favor.
Oh my god.
Hey, the other 2 had better start backing more. That's all I gotta say. Right?
Hey. Always bet on black.
What is Thank you, Billy.
I didn't say.
I didn't know what else to say. I was trying to think. I'm like, you never know. We win. Get the odds. And I was like, and I was gonna be like, the house always wins. And I was like, neither lose like fit. I was just like, always bet on black.
So yeah, the cover is just between 4 people still.
Yeah. Between 4 people. The odds are good.
The odds are good. People. I thought you said we got 5 backers.
Yeah. Okay. Among those 4.
Somebody backed 3 different times.
Right.
One person did.
3 separate backers.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
He's stacking the
odds.
odds.
No, that's fine. I mean, if you don't want to try to get more money on this stream.
No. I mean, I'm going with whatever you're saying, Jason.
Because, it's the backer. Like, every backer, except for the hats, get the stretch
When they
goals.
start talking numbers, man, I just...
You're going to put the contribution number in and then just, pick it out of a hat? Or...
We'll work out the details, man. Don't you worry yourself. All right? Don't you worry your pretty little face. All right? Daddy's got it. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they backed 3 times tonight. It's very cool. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Well, see, this is the thing. Like, if you didn't get the hat yet, but you backed the book tonight, better get the hat. Therefore, you get it under twice in that drawing. See? Or if you did back the hat tonight, you didn't back the book yet, now's your chance. So there you go. Or if you backed the book and the hat, but you haven't gotten Plegel's cover yet, now's your chance.
I think Down Goes Solo has got, everything.
Well, he should.
Yeah.
I mean,
he gets
really? Yeah.
Poor guy's gonna have to have a yard sale and sell all of his extra Frog G stuff.
You do what 80s is gonna do and just give them away.
They're gonna want to keep this, but
no, he'll probably keep one, but he gives away the stuff that he likes. Because he wants other people to enjoy it as well. That's why he backs multiple times.
He's spreading the frog.
He's spreading the frog, spreading that frog love. And special hail to Frog G. can't be here right now.
Yeah,
We're doing great, Frog. We're doing great.
That's the source of everything.
Mm-hmm. So keep in mind, Frog G does get a percentage of this. Yes. So some of the money that was raised tonight, Frog's getting a cut.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. A huge cut. He's getting like 87%, Billy.
Holy shit,
dude.
That stung a bit, yeah.
Yep,
yeah, see?
Yeah.
That's good though.
Yeah,
I mean, I kind of should too. Like I've been saying, I have 2 long boxes of CG books. I know I have 2 colored versions of Fiendish. It's like I really don't need 2. I have the black and white.
Rachel.
Do you know which book I have the most copies of? Mike S. Miller's books. I have like
Why?
2. Because I ordered like a billion, all the covers, like 1 million covers, and that's like.
Oh, it has like a lot of variants.
Yeah, like stacks of variants.
Wait, who?
I don't know, like
Mike S. Miller.
I have a question here now, guys. Like, what's like the right etiquette for variants for indie comics?
What do you mean?
Like the number?
How much is enough?
Don't do any more than Ethan has done, and then you're safe. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's that number?
I was gonna say Baker's dozen.
Yeah,
we were only gonna have 1, but the reason we have the extra one is just because Dan knocked it out of the park. We like
such a great job.
He's got to have his own cover, you know.
Honestly, I think if you have variant cover, but you think if you have an extra cover, that's already 2 covers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yours and the variant. So once you go beyond that, people might be like, "Oh, I don't know," but they are more inclined to back 2 books rather than 3.
Yeah, exactly.
But it depends. Like
it says 5.
5.
I was gonna say 3's usually comfy from. Like,
you think 3's comfy?
I mean, because I bought 6 on one campaign, and it was my favorite artist, and it even felt weird.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, man, this is.
I think that's what the Mike S. Miller was. There's like 6 of them.
Shit.
Yeah, it's the same book, right? So you feel like you're limping back home a bit.
I did get all the covers to Creed, but I don't know. It's just me. Like I kind of get a little.
But see, it was different for that because remember, like that campaign had like you bought the campaign and it was Creed book 1 and 2. Like you couldn't buy them separate. Like so it was like 2 books with 2 books. But then there's 3 variant covers, which made 6.
Right, exactly. But there were only 3 variants.
Right. So he did the 3 still, but it was,
it's Canuga. So.
And that's the other thing. It's who else is the variant artist of? Like if you have your cover and then you have me, but then you have Kenneth Rocafort. It's like, well, that's a no-brainer. You're gonna do 3.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think it does depend on a lot of factors. We were only going to have the 1 just because I like 2. To me, it's a comfortable number, but Plegel just butchered that thing, and he's like, "All right, dude."
But those are like events of chance. Like you get like an awesome cover by Dan Plegel. You obviously have to capitalize on that.
Yeah,
but...
I mean, the general consensus from the chat seems to be about 4 to 5.
I mean, we would have had an extra one anyway. Like if we didn't have Plegel's cover. And we got Matt Bahr's cover in for the supplement. We would have made it another variant. So
dude, Maddie's
just
fucking
too good.
Killing it, man.
Yeah, that cover was so. But it really fits more as the supplemental cover anyway, though. Like because Sarnunos is on it. He's not in like the first issue, but he's in the. So it just works. It's perfect. Like we couldn't have asked for a better cover. And there's no reason to do any other cover on that supplemental.
And that's been with just about everyone we've hired on Frog G. Like everyone has just done more than what we thought they were going to do, and the quality has just been better than what we thought it was going to be. So
it's a fun IP. Like whoever is drawing Frog G is having fun, and it shows in every piece of work you've got.
I still say it's also because it's that Spider-Man type aspect. People love drawing Spider-Man. If you're an artist, you love drawing Spider-Man. Like he's fun, but it also has that monster feel to it. So artists love to draw monsters. It's a fun character.
Yeah, like I know I'm handling a good IP. It's when I'm giggling when I'm animating. I do so like
Blue extra, Hocky says. Hocky, you don't. Shut up,
Hocky. Yeah, Hocky.
Let's see how many. How many does the Tinder
Hot XYZ? What's up, buddy?
How many variant covers do they say?
Yeah, no Spider-Man 300 homage.
No. I'm not Shelby. I'm not.
That is the most.
I will never.
Luke
kind of did it, but it still was a little variation to it. So I didn't even fully recognize it at first until he said something. But I will never do that. I will never do a Spider-Man 300 homage piece. It just, unless I'm drawing Spider-Man, maybe, and even then, no. Shelby has done it so much, and I even have a She comic with it on it. So I think Super Dead did it too.
There's been so many.
So many. I like. That's why I did an homage of the Mac.
It's the Todd Father, man. I mean, like he did, like his stuff that he did for Spider-Man. I hate to say that it was definitely better. It was his most iconic work and his best work.
I have the Spider-Man, the McFarlane Artist Edition, and like the Amazing Spider-Man stuff's really good. Once you get to the Spider-Man stuff, though, it's so, like, oh, dude, man, did you step up your game when you came to
it was just better than Spawn. Spawn was good. Like I never read Spawn, not one. I don't think one issue. I bought Spawn and up into the 100 or 150 or so, but I never read it. That's like I just bought it for the artwork, you know.
Wow. Hockey, you would want them for the covers, Hockey.
That's That's crazy.
Just no Spider-Man 300.
Like that's why, like I said, that's why I did the Max homage cover. So I'm like, that's not
exactly.
You know. But I don't mind, like, I homage this one is from I can't remember what Hulk issue, but this is from the Hulk issue, a Hulk homage piece.
Yeah.
Which I now have to.
Isn't it number 3?
It's gone, man. That is a great piece,
I think so.
Man. It is
so good,
gone.
Such a good piece. But yeah, that was. Thank you, Billy. That was your suggestion.
I like to help.
I'm helpful. I'm the king of the pirates.
I like to be honest.
You had to tell him. You had to tell him on stream.
Oh man, I'm just blown away, man.
Yeah, this was great. This was a really good closeout.
The Weavery, sir. The Weavery.
Yeah.
Man.
We just wanted to get to the 12. Like, we wanted to hit that second stretch goal by the end of the night, and it was amazing. It's amazing.
What happened, dude?
I'm good.
Just give me Prince, not a whole extra book that I would never need. I don't know. I'm not a print guy. I don't really like Prince that much. Is anybody else in the chat like Prince?
I love Prince, man.
Dude,
Purple rain.
I didn't say Prince. I didn't say the goat, baby.
The goat. Yeah, I love Prince too.
Love Prince, man. Even I like Prince.
Dude,
I would listen to Prince for like 6 hours on loop, man.
He's my favorite 4 foot tall black man.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, Kevin Hart's pretty funny though, man.
Little teeny black man.
He loves Prince and Post.
He was a giant. Okay, he was a 4-foot giant.
I'm telling you, people like those mini prints. They really do. And that's why I was like, we should do the wallpapers as mini prints.
There's only mini prints. Man.
I will say, this is my 2 cents. I like trading cards more than mini prints.
I like trading cards more than mini prints too.
Yep.
I agree. But there are people that really like those mini prints, man, because it's a little something they can hang up if they want to, you know.
Well, I mean, you know, you guys are at how many cards so far? Like, I mean, if you guys keep pushing stretch goals, you might have a 20K stretch goal to, like, now we have 9 trading cards. The trading cards become a puzzle thing.
I was
now they get a. I mean, it's like a double whammy threshold. It's like, we've unlocked the 9th trading card, and it becomes now puzzle back. You know,
if we are lucky enough to get to 20, everybody gets a wrench, like a real Frog G wrench. That's our 20K stretch goal because they're very expensive. And
we get a real wrench.
It's a mini wrench.
A mini wrench, maybe that goes on your keychain with the Frog G logo.
Is it standard or metric?
It's crescent. No.
Oh shit! Damn, little mini crescent wrench.
Hot damn.
Hocky and his pessimism.
What size wrench?
Oh yeah, Hocky.
It's gonna be a small wrench that goes on your keychain. Maybe a bottle opener. We're still pricing those out. So.
It's a little. Yeah, it's a little.
Wait. Hocky, an extra cover is just a gift waiting to be given to a friend.
This is true. And usually, sometimes variant covers are actually more exclusive and stuff like these ones are fun.
10 millimeter.
They might
or it can work inversely. Sometimes the variant cover gets so overprinted that it's the original print cover. That
exactly.
I've seen that before. Yeah, where like the original cover is the hot
looking
one.
at you, Image Comics.
Sounds familiar.
Oh, stop it, Hocky.
Holy cow.
Hocky, is he complaining still?
Yeah, dude.
Hocky, all right. You hate variant covers again.
A while back.
Whatever. Variant covers bad. Okay.
Yeah, dude. I was defending you a while back, Hocky. Now I kind of get it why they bully you.
Because he's Australian, man.
He's Australian. I mean, granted, there are plenty of times the variant cover is really cool, though, and it's like way better than the original. So, like there's plenty of times. There's been campaigns where I back the rope
coin
cover
slot.
Coin slot cover. That's the Shane Davis with the butt shot with the.
Yeah, where you put at least a quarter.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why Hocky's so upset. Like with the Frog G campaign, he's literally reached Marvel status, and by that I mean the colorist is doing all the hard work for him, but like it looks sick as fuck.
Ouch!
That was a mean one.
That was harsh, dude.
That was like caustic.
I don't even know if I would have gone there.
That shit is fire. Just like I said, I'm like that shit is like fucking hot off like the DC or fucking that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you heard me.
We did.
Hey, I'll put our comic book up against almost any DC title.
Oh, I would. Like our comic book, I definitely believe could stand with mainstream books. Like I'm not. I think it's beautiful. Yeah.
That's my Billy.
Like put this cover next to a couple of Marvel covers, and it's gonna sell more. Yep. Put any of our covers next to any Marvel covers.
Especially to who it's. Dude, Frog G is all ages, and like literally, if you were to put this cover up in front of like fucking whatever Robin cover or fucking Superman, Son of Kal-El shit, and like be like, hey, which one would you like to read? It's like,
they're gonna want the frog, dude. They're gonna give me frog.
There's no man kissing here.
Well, I was gonna say, even it's just like I want the one with Superman that's protesting.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
that's just fun, Mom.
I know.
Can I get the trans variant?
Can I get the trans variant? Yeah, the extra dong, please. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, man. He says this FDC, this comic rivals 95% of what Marvel is pumping out.
I appreciate that.
I'm not detracting from what the big campaigns are able to pull off and the quality level that they are producing as well, but like us smaller and mid-tier guys, we're swinging for the fucking fences, and I feel that there's only a couple people that are at the top right now, and the bulk of us are like over here and
climbing
like,
up.
What's happening? But but the work that's being produced in like this body, it's like because like me, you, like Kamimar, Dan, like Matt, we all like hang out with each other. Pedro,
thank you.
Jesus Christ! No. we actually all. I was trying to think of this. We all like hang out with each other, and it's almost like we're all like looking at each other to like I said, it's like passive aggressive challenging each other, you know, and like the shit like coming out like of all of us.
Yeah, I mean, big congrats to Kami Mark for his number. His books are coming. That's awesome, brother.
So good, dude. I can't wait for this.
Dude, I was scared for a second.
Me too. I was like, especially like you didn't have a great time with Indiegogo or anything. So.
Yeah, dude. Mm-hmm.
Look at these campaigns next to each other. They look gorgeous.
Like, look at those, especially like the Matt, Bahr, and Billy covers.
Yeah, so good,
dude. Holy moly, man!
Yeah,
knocked him out of the park.
Yeah, dude. Like I wanted to do a trailer for Christmas Kids so bad, but next time, baby, next time.
Yeah, look at that. Man. The snake one, man.
Yeah.
So good.
These campaigns next to each other. These beautiful. You should get both these. It's great. Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
Yep, and there's still one cover to be released that hasn't.
Oh yeah.
Still got.
I gotta pack it again.
Hockey. That matte cover is great in black and white.
Oh my God! It's
he's punching back,
flying, man.
Punching back.
Good job, Hocky.
Yeah, dude. You know what? I don't have a hat on, but if I did, hats off, Hocky.
Now, if you're gonna put a hat on, why not put on the frog jeans?
Yeah! Look at that segue.
Embroidered knit beanie cap.
Yeah.
Top quality, embroidered. Top quality. You don't have to worry about the logo rubbing off because it's sewn right in. It's gonna be a beautiful addition to your Frog G collection, and you can get one now. There's no limit. You can get 2. You can get 3. You can get as many as you want.
You can get even 5 of them.
We haven't had them embroidered yet, so we don't know how many you need.
Yeah.
So you can get as many as you want. No limit. There's no limit to the beanies you can buy.
After you're done picking up your beanie, hop on over to Indiegogo and for $1 back Jawbreakers, and then what you do is you add on Rock and Roll Ninja. You just go down here,
Rock and Roll Ninja,
and you add on Rock and Roll Ninja right here.
Yeah, you only have 13 days left to do that.
There you go. So get your beanie. See the beanie right there? You're gonna buy that. You're gonna get that beanie. Then you're gonna jump on over to Jawbreakers and get Rock and Roll Ninja.
I can't believe he actually kept that up for $1 the whole fucking campaign.
Yeah, you get a book for $1, and then you can just buy another book for it. You're like getting all this content.
Yeah, and you might as well get that other book, Rock and Roll Ninja.
It's practically a BOGO.
It's a BOGO.
Yeah,
it's actually a 3-go because when you buy when you buy the Frog G,
dude, I gotta come up with something from Latin America, dude.
When you buy the Frog G beanie, you then go over and buy the other one, so it's like 3 in 1. It makes sense if you don't think about it.
There's that beautiful hockey card.
Yeah, you have to think about it really hard, but it will make sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I really love this card. I think
it's really good.
Look at that. That's really boy Hocky, man.
It's super dynamic, man.
Look at Hocky throwing you some love, Billy.
Yeah, dude.
What? I don't see anything.
Oh. Are you going... Do you have retinitis pigmentosa as well?
Hmm?
And then that Plegel killed it, man. Like, this reminds me of Howard the Duck. I love you, Hocky XOXO.
Hocky, Billy's no longer allowed back on my streams.
Yeah, that was...
I get banned for my overlays from streams. Yeah.
That was...
No, dude, that fire is fire. And, like, you push back that dude in the back so well that it, like, just melds into that space. And the actual translucentness of the wing. I mean, yeah, dude, you slayed that, dude.
And every backer gets that.
I didn't even know it was going to be colored. That's why it's like when I got home and you guys like fired up the stream and I started like looking at the campaign, I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Fuck you, Wingspot.
God damn it.
Wow, that's beautiful.
It's the only Plegel thing I would color, and I was having a hard time with it. Like I was on this a long, 3 or 4 days. I was toiling because I was like, I gotta at least match what Billy's doing on his stuff.
Yeah, and then I'm like, dude, it's a trading card. You're not gonna see all this crazy detail.
Was it line art or did he gray tone that one? I can't remember.
No, it was just line art.
Okay, it was just that. Okay, yeah.
You know what else is? You know what else is pure fire?
What?
Fiendish, everybody. Fiendish 2.
Yes,
everybody, Irene Strakowski, who has a variant cover on Frog G. So what you do is you go back Irene's cover on Frog G, and then you type on the Indiegogo Fiendish 2, and then you go back Irene's cover on Irene's book. So you get 2 Irene covers.
Yeah, and then
Billy and Nick have a color orgy over here.
Right, and then you can back the Boob Dan cover on Fiendish at the same time.
It's like 3 in 1. You're getting 3 for the price of 2.
I think the kids are calling it a thruple these days.
It's a thruple. You're going to get a thruple. Thruple of Fiendish frogs is what you're going to get. So don't forget, Fiendish 2 is fire, as well as this beautiful trading card, colored by the great ink spots, drawn by the great Dan Plegel.
Everybody gets.
Everybody.
And everybody gets this great Shelby card. This 6 a.m. sticker, which is going to be rad. And then Death Metal Hero is still working on his, but he's got all the bad guys. It's got a Cernunos.
Monsters. It's crazy.
And so I'm going to color that up. And you get that as well. So you're going to end up with 4 cards and a sticker so far just for purchasing the book. And next stretch goal, which looks like we're going to definitely hit it, is going to be a sticker, a window cling, and probably a bookmark. So, yeah.
That's right.
Everybody gets
fire. Yeah, tender.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find the actual latest chat.
That's it. That's
the
one.
If you're out there and you're a filthy, insufferable sex addict, Tinder Hot XYZ best adult dating site is free.
I don't know. I mean,
or you could go with the number 2 option, a Boob Dan. The squish room. Is it what is it? The squish room?
If your thing is filth, and there you go. Tinder Hot XYZ. And sin. Become like what? I don't know. I have to translate from Spanish. I fucked that up.
This is very amazing.
Yeah.
Next.
Shut up, dog.
That's worse than mine.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere.
Yeah. And the thing is, there's a couple of strays that come about, and they do this really late. Pooches.
Boom. Yeah.
The Mad.
She kisses and hugs each copy of Fiendish before she ships them. It's a possibility.
The secret ingredient is love.
Yeah, exactly.
and paper.
And paper.
Paper and illustrations.
Plegel spamming.
Yeah, there we go.
Hand job site.
What's a hand job site? Like, how does that
I don't
work?
know. I think it's like
a special kind of hardware.
Digital glory hole.
Yeah, like you connect like a flashlight to your computer. Like what
that
do you do?
Must be something crazy.
Yeah.
It's like Uber Eats. They come to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. You get like a crusty.
They're like, should I leave the hand job on your porch, or if you want to come to the door, you can pick it up. You know.
Yeah, you get like a callus like.
Wait, do you get it at front of the door? You get it like when you open up the doors when you get it, or?
Dude, I don't work at Uber. I don't know.
I don't know. I've never driven Uber.
I don't know. You're talking about the hand job thing.
Well, we've been going 3 hours.
I know. I was going to end it.
I think that's going to be the end here.
We're gonna close it down. Thank you, everybody. I did do the random number thingy majigger, so I know who's gonna. I'll tell Ink Spots who it was, so you can tell me who it was. Yeah, thank you all for coming by. Hill, thank you all for backing.
Thank you so much, guys. Holy moly!
You know what? We only have 4 people, and so I'm gonna make myself big, like an ego, like a narcissist.
And big.
Hold on.
It's all about you, Jason.
Well, it is. All right, we're gonna go around real quick. I know it's kind of but we got people. So, Billy, what if people are listening and not watching?
Hi, my name is Billy Bacsko. I am a illustrator and colorist in
I'm a Pisces.
You find me on Best Dates.
I like long walks on the beach, travel, fashion.
You don't like long walks on the beach.
I don't. I mean, yeah, I'd rather sit at home and eat a hot dog.
Yeah, I know.
Hot dog, no bread.
Yeah, no.
Go ahead, Bing Bong.
I'm working on Goblin Girl right now. Rock and Roll Ninja's pretty wrapped up for the most part. So Goblin Girl is the focus, and also the Frog G cover. But if you'd like to check out my stuff, head on over to the Twitters and type in either Billy Bacsko or Ghost Monster with a 3, and you'll find me.
There you go. Thanks for dressing up, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
I'm blinking all weird because my eyes are drying out.
I saw that.
I'm Pedro and I'm an alcoholic.
You live in the smallest apartment.
Wait.
What's that?
Go ahead, Pedro. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's all right. Hi, I'm Pedro. You can find me on Twitter at Anguilla. I'm working several trailers right now. Whoa. And working for Luke Stone, working for a guy that's not really in the CG realm, but he's giving me a lot of work. Nice. And working for Camel Moon. So there's a lot of things on the plate.
Wait. Your own book is closed, but they can, if they still want a comic by you, they can still get High Octane, right?
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Yes, sir. So
High Octane, black and white.
Black and white. Yeah, so
it's fucking tight.
Yeah, it's still tight. That book is finished. We're waiting on art. Art's keeping all the things held back.
What else?
I'm done. And dude, there's gonna be a second chance for Tropical Magic's release soon, and the new project on Creative Monkey Farm, which is my comic book company, Y% Kaijus, is gonna start the mailing list real soon. So be on the lookout for that.
Nice.
You guys can find me on Twitter at MyEvilRobot. You can find me on the YouTubes at YouTube/@InkSpots, and I do some videos on there about comics and politics and all kinds of stuff. So
you still uploading videos?
Oh yeah, I'm making some right now. I'm working on the quality instead of quantity right now.
Yeah.
You gotta. What is happening right now? I'm not liking that. All right. You got to stick with that algorithm. All right. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, everybody, for backing, for coming out, for sharing.
Hey, you just missed it. We
got one last comment we should highlight from Dan Plegel right there.
Okay.
Who are you saying you just missed it to?
No.
80s made. He said up above.
This one?
No. Highlight Dan's.
There's 80s made. I want to find 80s made.
Hey, man.
It's just 2 up from that one right there.
I'll get to it, but 80s, thanks for swinging by, man. Yeah,
thanks for your support, man.
Thank you for everything you've done for the channel. We'll definitely be on yours soon. All right, here you go, Billy. What does it say? Read it to me.
It says, what the fuck? I just got here, Jason.
Yeah.
He always just gets here.
No. You've been here spamming my chat with your horrible
smut. With your smut.
Your terrible, terrible smut. Thank you, everybody, for swinging by. This was great. I had a lot of fun, and thank you for all the panelists. And that's the wrong thing. That's the banners. I don't want the banners. Who cares about banners? All right, I'm gonna hit the buttons here.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Like that.